Every season has its purpose, and every word has its place. Some words within may be considered bad, but what is bad anyway? The point is, you've been warned.
I very nearly did put an eye patch on Tarek.
Yeah.
I very nearly did.
Right, so we actually need it.
We're in Waterdeep again temporarily?
No, we're in Baldur's Gate. We dropped off shit to Mackenzie Moore.
No, you're back in Waterdeep.
Because we
have your coin.
Yeah, we just dropped off that coin.
Right, we destroyed the coin in the seawater.
Tarek got
Tarek
got his back alley healing, and it was back alley.
And you found out...
we really need a better healthcare system on the Sword Coast.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel someone should be denied. Someone should not be denied healthcare just because.
And we're going to build a wall, make the Thanes pay for it.
Is it a bone wall?
Yeah, they're not going to pay for that. They are definitely just going to invade the Storm Coast.
They're just going to take your bones and reanimate them and make them Dracoliches, man.
Also,
learn the lesson.
Fly over walls.
Yeah. Yeah, actual dragons will just fly over your wall.
All right.
It was the Talus epilogue episode.
Yeah, it was. We had a fond,
Talus' epilogue.
A fond coda to the end of the saga of Talus the White.
That's what the episode should be called.
You read her journal, you found out what her life was like.
She's so emo.
Yeah. She had a lot going on.
She's been wearing black.
Well, she was wearing white.
White is the new black, right, everybody?
I thought it was orange.
No.
That was
a
swing and a miss.
Yeah. I don't even think that's an elemental association. What element is orange?
Fire?
No, red's fire.
Or just oranges.
Mind control.
The element of orange.
Welcome to the citrus plane. Don't get it in your eye.
I mean, every time you took an open wound, it dealt like extra damage.
Oh, it's in the air! Oh, the citrus is in the air!
It gives you vulnerability damage all.
What scared me?
The world of nothing but citrus. It's right next to the world of nothing but shrimp.
It smells great and it gets rid of stains, though.
Yeah, that's right. Immune to scent. Everyone's got a thick skin.
I think I have that.
Northern Hemisphere is like the Northern Hemisphere is like orange, and like the Southern Hemisphere is more like lime. So it's green. It's got a green haze.
But you also get a charisma boost because you've got a peel.
Get out of this one!
Sorry, Trevor, not on Hawk, but on you. Rocks fall, you just died. Please leave the room.
Don't I get a roll at saving?
No! We're going to Tomb of Horrors that one.
We had to roll a saving throw against that joke.
It sounds like you're saying Tomb of Horrors.
Team of Horrors?
Team of Horrors.
Yeah. That's when you fail your survival check. Like, where are
Tim. He likes horse.
Come on.
Like he's I'm a whore, man.
Tim of Horse.
That's a terrible name for a brothel. All right, so to get back on track, so you guys got to go into the background a little bit of Talus the White. Mm-hmm. You got to explore history.
Was so sad.
You got attacked by a Dracolich inside
our own house.
Your own house,
man.
Came onto your turf.
What the hell?
In your foyer.
I made this nice house for you guys. It was a mansion.
And we found out that Morgan was not coming.
I did bring it in. I guess that's true.
Yeah. Yes. Vondal brought in his baggage.
Well, I brought in Talus's baggage with us, and it turned out to also have a Dracolich inside of it.
I think, and for the fourth or fifth time you fought that dragon, same stats essentially.
Yeah, it went down pretty quick.
We got a lot better at fighting that dragon. It did not stay alive very long.
Yeah, really didn't.
And then you guys proceeded to figure out that the coin was in fact the
phylactery that allowed it to regenerate.
Mm-hmm. And instead of choosing to have a Dracolich pet, you chose to destroy it peacefully.
Well, the rest of the group wasn't aware that that was an option.
Vondal,
someone made that decision
will not
for
suffer
us.
a Dracolich.
Stupid metagame. Everlasting disappointment.
And then you guys concocted a plan to finally deal with the fact that a lot of society is kind of shunning you guys based on guilt by association. The news of Vondal being kind of an asshole and a murderous tempest.
Yeah,
That's a half fake news.
Tarek had to get
news.
a back alley healing. What up with that?
That's Tarek sleeps in an invisible tent that he believes gives him sexual powers.
That's why Tarek eats dragon eggs.
Hyperbaric.
For-
Leonid's tiny hyperbaric.
Dragon virility.
So Tarek got his back alley healing from the Temple of Bahamut. You guys got together and concocted a plan to deal with Morgrun once and for all. You also met with Mackenzie Mormont and handed back over the
We came up with a plan. Could you remind me what that plan was? Because
Well, the plan is not in shape quite yet. But basically,
it's like 13% of a
the
plan.
outline of a plan.
It's
which
better
was
than
that
12% of a plan.
barely a notion.
Vondal met with Marek, his
It's better than 12% of a plan.
former criminal associate, to try to arrange a face-to-face meeting with Morgan. However, in my prayers, I've revealed that Morgan will not show in person. But,
Which is good
I
to
got
know.
a few more days to keep praying. Oh, it would take also a while for the meeting to take place. So we have a few extra days of stay-K. So far, we've been on stay-K.
in Waterdeep, which is a good place to stay.
That's good because Tarek has 3 more days before he gets his strength back.
Yeah, also biding some time.
Day 2.5. Rock spell.
I would like to start casting the fly spell into the chair as long as it takes for this thing to actually.
We'll do that as soon as we finish the recap.
Oh, yeah.
No rush.
And so you guys got back to Waterdeep. You dropped the coin into the ocean. After it kind of stuck around for a little bit. It was a little hard to get rid of.
It was very much like the One Ring. You didn't want to get put in the
Didn't want to
salt
go.
ocean.
And got a nice little vision. A nice little bit of imagery from the coin finally being destroyed.
Yeah.
And
I'm a cleric of life, man. I can't condone us having a Dracula. Also, my reputation is as bad right now as possible.
Buddy, read the party.
Go full.
Read the party.
yeah, I guess
Lean into it. Lean into it.
I hear that Vaughn will kill people. I hear he's got a Dracula hanging
Yeah,
around.
terrible news.
God, I'm glad we didn't let him into our
He's
video.
gonna be hated. Go,
50 men.
go full hog.
No, that's not the way.
Clear your name.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Yeah.
This could be your turn to the dark side, man. This could be your Empire Strikes Back.
You could go the Death Cleric rules.
I'm not. I don't think the actions of what's happened in the world have dictated that for That'd be definitely like a mid-season.
What if-
change in season direction?
Yeah. you could
Pull the
sleep
numbers.
Your,
Sleep
chan-
with Buffy, lose your soul.
your channel divinity would be every time you hit on a melee attack, you do your level times 3 in necrotic damage. Plus whatever damage you do.
Well,
That's nice. That's pretty good. Especially on top of your 26 strength.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, Vondal Voltroned up the sweetest dwarf
Oh,
kit
yes, that's
ever.
right.
Yep.
I have the Hammer of Thunderbolts now, so I am.
Vondaltron.
So now he's a wanted felon with weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, I can really insult some people.
Also, like a dwarven cultural artifact. As
Yeah.
well.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna maybe use this to try to prove I'm the dwarfiest dwarf of all dwarves.
How can I be a criminal?
Come on, new king maybe.
The theme of today's episode. Come on.
Yeah, you could be the
Dwarven
new
kingdoms.
You could
Oh,
be
you
the,
swapped out of your dwarven armor though.
Yeah, you could be the
Yeah,
cleric king.
I could actually. Yeah. Oh, I could put that on for a
You could be
massive
the-
boost. All
yeah.
right. Well,
You could be the religious king.
Thanks for
like,
the
you
idea.
know.
All right, so
Spitballing.
let's bring it down. Get back to the plot, as it were, as you guys are now on a nice springy summertime day in Waterdeep. Having just woken up after a night's worth of rest, trying to figure out what to do with Morgrun, waiting on news from Marek.
Day 5.
So you guys officially have, I'll say, 6 days to do whatever the F you want in the City of Wonder. Capital City! No.
Capital City.
The windy apple. Yeah, so I'll start casting the fly spell to try and enchant my chair.
All right, I'll say that takes about half the day, 12 hours or so.
Sweet. Wait, it works in half a day?
No, just like
Okay.
the first day.
That's you breathing out a flying chair.
Oh, right, sorry, yeah. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot. You guys recovered the Sovereign of the Red's flying golden throne.
Yeah, I really want to Modoc the rest of the season.
Brave choice, but not many people choose the Modoc path of D&D progression.
Yeah, I'll take away that.
All right,
Sorry.
so Dolus doesn't come down for breakfast. He is up in his room, and you hear kind of these magical vibes.
Fly, chair, fly! And then like every so often you just like hear an explosion because I don't always do these consistently.
It's like bits of debris and like dust just start to float in the air.
Sounds like a park subway. Like
It's like the Beer Baron episode of The Simpsons.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
How is the rest? Or what are the rest of you guys doing?
the rest is good. I'm
Yeah,
at full hit points.
You guys can
I rested very well. Thank you very much.
you guys can plan out a couple of days. You can do stuff day by day. We can split speed of plot to the end of the week. Whatever you guys want to do.
I had my I got my new armor, which is good.
Yeah, I've got a shit ton of money and nothing to spend it on at the moment.
I'm definitely going to be casting some divinations during this time, but we can move along if we're going to a second.
Yeah, if he's gonna use a divination, I'm gonna use a divination.
Are you gonna cast? You gonna wish divinate?
Yeah.
You gonna try and do it at the same time?
Okay, Laura.
Who's more in tune with this guy?
Oh, weird.
Let's see.
Well,
So wait. Dolus is like shouting "fly" at a chair until he hears Vondal start to pray, and then he's like,
I can pray too.
I think Vondal would be in his room praying probably in the morning to start his day.
I would be praying louder.
Okay, fair enough.
I want to hear you competing.
Is this like right now? Yeah.
Hey, Lord, don't listen to that guy. I've got something more important to talk to you about. Don't listen to him. Talk to me.
Hey.
Over here.
I casted a level 8 spell slot.
I'll actually hold on. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you get extra praying for that, but but going for I'm gonna ask a few questions from my god.
Sure.
Let's do this.
These are the yes, no, maybe so.
These are gonna be the yes, no, unclears.
Right.
So this is commune.
Magic 8-ball god.
And we're in Baldur's Gate right now, correct?
We're Waterdeep.
We're back in Waterdeep.
We're back in Waterdeep. Okay, sorry. So question 1 is, will Mulgren be in Waterdeep?
Yes.
Well, that's good to know.
Oh, sorry. Waterdeep or
So, wait, where are we?
you're in Waterdeep.
We're in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Will he be in Waterdeep?
Waterdeep? No, sorry. Waterdeep.
Not be in Waterdeep. Motherfucker. Will he be on this plane?
Yes.
Will he have eyes and ears on the meeting?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. That's my 3 questions. That's it. That's day 1.
Good to know.
Dolus?
24 hours.
I'm doing this loudly, making sure that you can hear. I ask, first and foremost, if we are in fact assembling the soul stones to re-raise the giant Ledge of Doom.
No.
That's good to know. It's comforting.
What was that?
This is all setting character.
What was that, Dolus?
Actually, well,
You get 2 replies. At first is no, and then new phone. Who dis?
Accurate.
Oh, it's brave.
Who is? I will ask this one the more subtly. I will ask if the group suspects how I joined the group in the first place.
before we get there, give me a little RP session or a little RP description of how Dolus is doing this with his trying to channel Fly while still casting Wish, trying to communicate after hearing Vondal communicate with Paylor. There's a lot of moving pieces here.
Yeah, so he's concentrating on Fly with like an eye open at the chair while like sitting in a way that he thinks Vondal would sit, but it's really not at all. It's very like butterfly leg and like trying to like put his hands out like a monk and like
your knees feel very strained.
Yeah.
You don't know how Paylor does this all the time.
Cast a spell and is very startled by the fact that he can actually commune with a god that he never believed in, thinks that everyone who actually worships him is kind of a dick. So,
all right, there's a little bit of static on the line. It's not the directest of communications. It kind of feels like you kind of Kool-Aid man your way into the communications line with Paylor. But
Paylor, Paylor, is that you?
Isn't that a
It's
question?
me, Margaret.
Damn it! There's too many questions. Okay, we can play it that way.
But in regards to your question, yes.
All right. And then the third question is breakfast going to be good?
Unclear.
The kitchen did blow up.
That is it.
Yep. Thanks.
Vondal from the next room over, you just hear a thanks with a lot of Paylors. Paylor, question mark, Paylor?
Yeah, Vondal will open the door like, what are you doing in here?
Chair, God, fly.
Vondal will look at it and go, I don't really care.
You do see
Keeps
that.
going down.
You did see as you open the door that he is kind of sitting there in kind of
Yeah.
like a lotus position, one eye open.
Yeah.
The chair is there with like little like papers and like pieces of cloth and dust and debris just kind of like hovering and flying.
A lot of set on the walls from previous explosions.
Yeah, he'll like sort of look, he'll assess the situation, give a confused look, and say, I'll see you at breakfast.
As you slam the door, you just hear like as the throne falls over.
And you walk away. Paylor?
Can
I lost the connection.
Can you get this thing off of me?
How many questions do I get? Was that a question?
Was that a question? Are you there?
You have 2 remaining.
Yes,
Really?
3, and no. Thank you for calling Paylor.
All right, Tarek, Hakilliana, and Pela. What do you guys want to do? Again, if you guys just want to like plan out your week, let me know, or we can do it day by day.
You know what? Actually, Tarek is going to decide to work on his script for the sequel. Has figured this downtime is a good time to start as any. And then actually, you know, it starts to get a little bit more obsessive as days go on, and his planning out phase and is getting more intricate as days go on. So like first day he's just writing down notes. Second day, all of a sudden, he's got like a whiteboard up with little sticky tabs for characters and character notes.
Is this in your room or down in like
this is this is actually like he's actually taken over the dining room. Okay, and it's gone into like day 3. He's gone into full on like timeline mode, and he's put string out all over the room. So it's basically like Hiro Nakamura back in Hero Season 1.
Yeah.
And he's like trying to track all the timelines. It's like, no, if I move this here, but if I move this here, and it's okay.
As you see over the course of the couple of days that Tarek has actually slowly annexed each part, like almost like each table, a new section of the dining room at the Brass Ring Inn. You realize that the eating area looks a lot more compact and there's a lot more people there, but it's probably the same amount, just less eating space available. And that for everyone who's known the adventure or traveled along there are some significant historical inaccuracies in his plotting of the story.
I don't remember this part here, Tarek.
Alternative facts.
I mean,
well, you know, your memory's a little hazy from the change. It's part of the spell, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll deception on that.
is it? I guess a contested roll.
Yeah, insight.
So insight is. Oh, I have a +1 to this.
Oh shit!
3.
10.
That must be. You know, it is a bit foggy. All these.
No,
numbers.
screw it. I'm gonna let you.
Are you
roll
that?
Oh, the waste.
I'll do that once a day.
Thought about it again. No, the science works out.
The mind believes
Actually,
what it wants to
for
believe.
visual purpose, I would have shot mana into you, and then you would have been like, "Nah."
Still don't get
I
it.
guess not.
Yeah, so
it's funny because I remember you as being completely incompetent, and yet it seems that your story. You're right. I must be misremembering because for me it's just a sea of bumbling. But your story here shows it as competence, which is very different from what I remember.
Right. Yes,
But you must be right. So it must be my brain isn't working.
I mean, you're absolutely right. No, that's absolutely right, Hakilliana. You know, I did have a major hand in setting up all the deaths of the dragons, and you know, I've negotiated many pieces between all the. You know, I single-handedly negotiated the peace between all the different realms.
And the first show was a roaring success.
Yeah, the first show was a roaring success.
That I don't think I believe.
The matinees
You're
are more
in the
popular.
room.
Yeah,
Don't
I
worry,
was there.
Once this sequel is done and you go back and you see the first one, it'll make a lot more sense. This is an ongoing saga.
Oh, it's like season 2 and 3 of Arrested Development.
And yeah, so that Tarek's kind of like obsessively working on that.
Yeah. You also notice a note on the board that says the giant 300-foot tree statue actually has regular sized hands.
Really,
in
actually
proportion.
overly sized.
Yeah. Or I have a detailed note about like some sort of vandal scene, making a hand smaller because they're jealous or whatever. Another bard, maybe Pick. I'll pick Pick to be an asshole.
That's libel, sir.
He wasn't even there.
He is
true.
now.
Yeah.
Storyteller's ability.
History is written by those who conquer it.
Or you wish it.
Or
Wish it.
Yeah.
That's it.
important lesson.
Pela.
Pela spends, I guess, a couple of days. She would go to like a big open park, whatever the best equivalent would be in like the city, or like a large open space, like a town
It
square.
would definitely be in the religious part of town, but there are definitely open parks and squares.
Okay,
that you
and
can-
yeah, she would go there and she would do like her meditation and her praying and work on her katas, just like doing. Not caring who's watching. If people want to join in, she'll like give them pointers and like.
There's actually
teach
other
them.
other monks in the square. You don't know. It seems people are just trying to get exercise, or people who actually practice the discipline quite a lot. There is
Oh, cool.
a local gathering of people going through different katas of different styles you've seen before.
Oh, sweet. Then in that case, yeah, she'll go up to them and like try to copy their movements and try to learn what they're doing.
I'll spend the afternoon continuing to divine.
Well, you can also spread it out over a couple of days if you want as well.
Sure. Well, I'm going to start with this one on the first day. So I'm going to do a ritual of divination again after having some breakfast and contemplating his first questions. Vondal returns to his prayer.
So when you said
yes, contacting different spiritual advisors this time. He will ask a single question regarding a specific goal or activity. Quick in 7 days, you offer truth or reply, short phrase, cryptic rhyme, or an omen. And the question is, from what source can I learn Morgren's location?
Me. Should just
As you kind of try and contemplate that idea, immediately as you look down, you can definitely see your prayer book open up and the dwarven runes for the divination or the scrying spell kind of light up.
Okay. Good to know. So, returning from prayer, I will cast Scry.
nice. Get ready.
1 second. I will tell us because I know there's modifiers for it.
So they make a wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Yeah, but there's modifiers for pluses and minuses.
Okay.
And I think this guy's gonna have a lot of minuses on it. Because you're well familiar with him. Familiar with the target, know him well. And your connection is... Do you have a connection to Morgrun still?
Like, as in
You have a knife.
an emotional connection, or
Like a physical connection.
You have his knife.
I do have a knife that was left on.
You don't know if that was his, though.
No, I don't know if that was his. I do have a knife from the knife.
Yeah.
I don't believe I'd be traveling with anything that was specifically that he had once to
I heard you
own.
like knives.
Right. He's got a -5
What's
to
on
wisdom
you?
saving throw.
Woo!
It'd be a -15 if you had a personal connection, like a piece of
Oh.
hair.
Here is his boot. Don't ask me how I got it.
Couldn't have grabbed some of that sweet wax.
I guess I could have grabbed that badger he was a part of, but
Yeah. So you.
I did.
go.
I have Badgerlina.
Yeah.
Isn't that Badgerlina? I tamed the badger.
Actually, that would help, but he.
yeah, it's fine.
But the roll's already been made, and you actually, as you go into prayer, if anyone was around, you could see like your eyes roll back and just go pure white, as you find yourself actually inside the Mithril Hall of the Dwarven capital.
Oh, interesting.
Up in the north, and something you probably did not expect to see, but he is in a dank black room. Looks possibly, you think, the bottom of either a brewery or an inn or a pub. As you can see, giant casks of barrels from like floor to ceiling, and a one light just shining down as he's surrounded by. You've seen Soul Light Warden before, the wizard you constantly face. You recognize one of the rogues with him as well, as it looks like Morgan has some brass knuckles on, and kind of like the fuck you of brass knuckles, like little tiny spikes at the edges of the knuckles.
Jeez.
As you can just see him just laying into the back of this dwarf, just like boosh. He's like, you can't hear what he's saying, but he's like you can very clearly see he's yelling at him, possibly interrogating him. And as you pan around, you can actually see is the bloody and beaten face of Marek.
Oh no! Okay, good to know. Yikes.
Who's Marek again?
Marek is my criminal contact, who I sent to set up this meeting.
You feel so bad.
Yeah, it's time to get moving. All right.
And Morgan's the knife guy, yes? I'm just catching up on names.
Yeah.
Also, Sinatra song. Yeah.
Do I have sending still? No, I don't have sending to summon you all.
Didn't we have a scroll sending?
I do have some scroll sendings, but like I spent a lot of money on scrolls. I'm gonna keep some of these. Yikes! All right, Vondal returns from prayer. I'm sure sweating quite a lot from that intense amount of ritual casting.
Yeah, and he give me a medicine check as well.
Sure.
How bad is Marek?
That is I have a huge thing in medicine. That's 26.
Yeah, just from cursory glance, you could tell that he's suffered numerous cuts to his hands and feet.
Right.
Definitely looks like he had some teeth pulled. It looks like they're probably torturing this guy for something.
Right. Yikes.
I wonder what they're torturing him for.
I have a good idea what it might be. I guess I will wait until the party reassembles, I'm assuming, for a dinner meal.
Yeah, I guess. Really, you're not going to just run out and grab us and let's go down.
Well, I don't know
We're
where
scattered
you
across the city.
Yeah, I don't know where
true.
you all
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
So I will have to wait.
And it's not like Marek's going anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. That also took several that took like an hour and a half, 2 hours at least of time. So you guys would be crazy out of range.
Yeah.
All right. So as the sun sets and everyone gathers back at the brass ring to try and just figure out what they're doing, what's the next step in their plan. You also guys have to contend with. I believe you said you're going after the Underdark Soulstone as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which has a connection in the Dwarven Kingdom.
Yeah. So we're passing through anyway.
we got multiple reasons to go.
So Vondal, how are you just sitting there waiting for people to come?
Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for everybody.
About, or?
Yeah, he is formulating some plans. He's deep in thought about how they're going to find them once they get there. He probably wouldn't be doing more communing because that won't give him clear answers. But yeah, pacing the floors, waiting anxiously.
So as you all come back, Dolus, you come down from...
Damn chair won't fly.
You can definitely see that pacing and actually just not even caring about the borders that Tarek has set up for his own planning area. He's just going back and forth of just huffing and puffing. As an agitated dwarf, he looks more agitated than you've seen him before.
Are we all here then?
I'll say you guys just come in.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Vondal is I've made a folly. In my prayers and in my study this afternoon, I've learned that I set Marek up for a great tumble. But
Plot twist.
This is real life, Tarek.
And this is based on real life. So Tarek begins scribbling down the notes.
The knife have captured Marek and have begun torturing him. Most likely for information about where we are. That's just a broad assumption, though. There's many reasons to torture Marek, frankly.
I don't think you actually told me who Marek ever was. You just said you had a contact, so this is...
Oh, yeah. Marek has been a long time friend of mine. We go back together from my time in the knife.
So another criminal then.
Wow. But much of a trustworthy criminal, one who helped spirit me away once my injuries were sustained after my fight with Mordrin that eventually led me to the Temple of Pelor. So I owe my life to Marek. And
now you've
this is great exposition in the background.
Well, I may have gotten him killed, which is why we must act quickly. I believe he is being held in the Dwarven Kingdom. Given my earlier visions, I believe that he is almost certainly in the capital.
Wow. Stop drunk dialing your exes, man. It's always bad news.
I don't really know what that means.
You gotta stop scrying your
Stop scrying.
You gotta scrying your contacts, man.
Oh, wow.
It always ends in failure.
It's actually the first time I've ever used that ability. So I'm pretty happy I did, frankly. I uncovered this evil plot.
Wow, this is great. This sounds like it's shaping up to be a great part of the story. We should head out as soon as we can.
I'd have to agree.
It's nighttime, though.
It is nighttime. That is true.
And shouldn't we go at full strength if you just used a whole bunch of your
the border is
mana for communing with your god?
I actually only used.
Well, the border's a few days away, right?
These are all.
Or I guess we have the teleportation scroll. Yeah.
Yeah, or we could go to the city. City teleport. We once discussed how we would pass through the border checks, and now's the time that we must decide.
How do you know that he's being held in Dwarven land?
I was scrying the location of Morgren, and my visions revealed to me that he's being held in some kind of pub or tavern. You mentioned that I recognize it as...
You weren't sure? You think either like a brewery or
brewery,
a pub or something?
Brewery pub or something, but I knew it was in the Dwarven
Mithril Hall, yes.
Yeah, Mithril Hall, yeah.
First order of business, I think, is to figure out whether or not the rest of the group is actually wanted, or if it's just you. If it's just you, that opens up a lot more tactics for us getting into the Dwarven Kingdom. If it's all of us, then...
Well, I would say that any of my associates would be immediately captured and detained by Dwarvish authorities.
Not me.
Well, you have a good chance of killing many of them, but a whole
they don't know
army,
he exists.
Hakilliana.
They don't know Hakilliana.
It is a dwarven army.
They're looking for a half-orc.
They're looking for a half-orc, but they have... it's not as if Hakilliana has not been seen with me in the city.
It's still with 3 or 4 days fresh, so...
Yeah.
Actually, Tarek, kind of drifting off and not really listening to anybody anymore, kind of remembers some old heist adventures and I turns to Dolus and asks, "Hey Dolus, is there any chance you could forge some sort of diplomatic immunity papers?"
Diplomatic immunity, yes. Yes, I can.
I know what that is, and
I whispered about what's diplomatic immunity.
I can't do it.
But he really wants you to.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
No, there are stories. There are so many stories.
There are so many stories about diplomatic immunity.
Yes, people use it.
Sounds kind of boring.
Well, a bard must know all stories, exciting and boring.
Actually, you do know of a story of diplomatic immunity, but it ended with the person with diplomatic immunity being evil, and then it got revoked.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, the story ended with him being evil and it being revoked, but you know, the strategy is still good. We can draw up some fake papers saying that he has diplomatic immunity. It'll get us across the border, and then that's all we need.
What do we remember from the first border crossing? What kinds of checks did we go through?
Oh, when you first got there, the border was closed. Like, no trade, no in and out type of thing.
Right.
It did change significantly once Nile Braun Anvil took off to go do the Order of the Silver Gauntlet stuff.
Right.
But that's also because the knife came in as disguised.
So how did we get through the first time?
We had
forged
documents. Yeah.
No, well,
What
see,
can you
then
tell
that
us?
worked the first time.
Yeah, but they aren't forged documents of diplomatic immunity. They were passports. That's a real document.
My question lies around the fact that, first of all, do you think that there's going to be anything with true sight at the border, or at the teleportation pads?
So when we teleport in, we arrive on the pad?
Yeah.
Do we have to arrive on the pad? Can we arrive off the pad?
No,
we can use a teleportation spell using the wish, but I've never been there, so we could end up anywhere.
I'm assuming this would be an intelligence check to see if I would know.
Actually, it'd be Arcana check.
Arcana check to see if they would be using True Seeing.
True Seeing or anything with the teleportation stuff.
Arcana check?
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang. That is 24.
Nice.
You do know that all the Arcane Brotherhood teleportation pads are connected, so that essentially you stand reason there could be people there with True Seeing on, but it is a place of study of arcane knowledge, so it wouldn't be uncommon for people to be in illusion, shape change, or have the ability to see through that, because that's the Arcane Brotherhood's own personal thing. You think that the main trouble would be kind of like the customs or imports, because technically you are crossing a border into a border that's been closed.
Okay, so in terms of like the actual pad is operated by the Arcane Brotherhood, sort of independently within the borders of the Dwarven lands.
How far from
They're an airport.
How far from Granite Bend is the
quite a ways away?
Okay,
because essentially you've actually been there close. It's in the Spinebreaker Mountains, and that's where Black Thaukus took you with his Skyreach Castle.
Yeah, but I'm not familiar with that. I could cast teleportation, so that's not going to.
You saw it in the play.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
But you also know that for teleportation, that essentially if you can try and do like throw a dart at a dartboard. Right. If you know the sigil of the area, if you know that, you can beam in on any location. In fact, you actually remember some old stories from Marek telling you that the best way to smuggle anything in is to find some arcane smugglers who have their own sigils set up in cities, so you can kind of vamp in the back.
It's probably back channels.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe he's got a way in.
Maybe more. Yeah.
I feel like he's not in the mood to really for us asking more favors. We kind of go in there with a.
But there are 2 soul stones.
We got 2 soul stones. Also,
and he gave us 90,000 gold each.
Yeah, but also he did say that this is where the
portal to the dark.
We did ask if he had a way to get in.
Underdark.
He said no. I remember.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, you can't teleport into the Underdark. You got to physically walk.
Yeah.
The door to the Underworld is in the Dwarven Kingdom, so he'd help us get into the Dwarven Kingdom.
One of them, essentially the safest one, because it is technically a border.
What if we transported it to the pad and we put you inside of a barrel? Stay with me here. And we rolled the barrel to the Underdark, and then we
fat barrel.
And we each get barrels full of other dwarves. So
why don't
we can confuse if we're caught.
Bayla,
Like a shell game?
Yeah.
Bayla's been listening. She puts her hand up, waits for somebody to acknowledge.
Yeah.
Why don't the 4 of you just get into the bag of holding, and then I'll turn invisible and carry you across the border.
We just have to get through the border in 10 minutes or less.
Well, why?
Unless you want to like constantly breathe into the bag.
Well, but why would we cross at the checkpoint? Why don't we just walk into their territory at some other location? I mean, is it all underground through mountains?
Yeah. I mean, I guess, Vondal, I'm assuming that basically...
We also can fly. She points to the flying carpet.
Yeah.
Bloodstained.
We can just fly into Dwarven territory and then go where we need to from inside. We don't need to. We can skip the border. Is what I'm saying.
Are you saying that our conspicuous solution is to fly in on a magic carpet?
Yeah, invisibly.
Like, I guess I could cast that on everybody. But if they had true seeing, then we're screwed anyway.
Yeah. Also, we need to teleport now. It's time to get there immediately. Yeah. Marek is in grave peril. So teleport is... I'm not taking weeks to get there, Payla.
The border you guys crossed at is at least 5 days away. And then essentially think of... The best way to say it is... it took you magical travel and it took you a couple of hours to go from Waterdeep up to the Spinebreaker Mountains. That's like a month, almost a month-long trip in itself.
Well, why don't we just teleport nearby and then fly across the border? We have options. We don't have to go through the security theater if we don't have to.
You're the most familiar. This is your vendetta. How do you want to do this?
I think it's getting through a smuggler's reach is probably the best. The smugglers may also know where the knife is holding Marek. So,
for a priest, you sure do like to take the back door there, Vondal.
Well,
Many priests like many things.
Because many priests like the back door as well.
Not getting it. Ooh.
You know what?
Hakilliana
Jules
is
puts his head up for a high five.
Yeah. Hakilliana is a lot more risque than.
I could ask Palor how we
I've never talked to him.
Controversial opinions.
Hawk was kind of asexual.
So, but actually before that, well, what makes this go as himself? No, maybe we'll do that afterwards. Vondal is currently contemplating whether or not he will actually finally start disguising himself, but he might want to use his reputation to get what he wants at the beginning.
I could try and disguise you at least, so that would get around the true seeing anyway.
You do know that the Mithril Hall it's a giant metropolis, so essentially it's essentially getting in is the problem.
Yeah,
Once you're there, it's needle in a haystack at that
Right.
point. It's like try and find the dwarf among like 500,000 other dwarves.
Yeah, we all have lots of
The ones surrounded by non-dwarves.
What if we bring you in shackles, a la some sort of movie that I've seen in a previous life?
In that case, I worry that guards will probably descend on us too quickly. This the smuggler's route. Once we get to the street, very few guards will be able to find us.
I think the smugglers is the best idea.
I like the smuggler's route.
Why,
It's exciting.
Why confront the border when there's an easy path around it?
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna head to some part of the town that I think
The city underbelly.
Yeah, I'm going to the city underbelly.
Actually,
Level 1313.
you do have
Hello, fellow kids. Where are the drugs?
you do actually know of a faction that's friendly towards you that would have exactly those types of routes and contacts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Zentarine.
Oh, the Zentarine.
Because you did kind of sell them Zompel's Tower,
Oh.
and they're forever in your debt.
All right, let's pull in a favor.
This would be pulling in all my favors.
Yeah, it's easy to know. In Waterdeep, you do know that the Zentarine does have a secret kind of location, kind of a safe house type of thing. It's in the sewers, and you also know, you're not quite sure because you've never been there before, but you do know it's something called the Hall of Doors.
Okay. I will relay this information to everybody as well.
We're gonna go into a sewer to find some doors.
Yes.
Can I roll if I know any stories about
very
the
dwarven
doors?
sort of adventures in
Or
the
history, or
underground.
whatever you like to
History.
go.
Every time with the underground and the griminess and the
21.
Yeah, you actually, Tarek, you actually have heard the stories of the Hall of Doors before.
Hall of Doors.
And essentially, every major Zentarine location or headquarters has some type of security feature. And the one specific to Waterdeep is famous because there's so many different people in Waterdeep that you have to pick the right door to go through to get in, or else be killed horribly.
Oh,
Right.
actually, fuck, I can do that.
Yeah, so I say this out loud and everything, so everybody's aware of it.
So we're gonna go and trying to find a specific door we don't know. All the rest of them kill us.
Yes. All we have to do is talk to the Zentarine. They'll tell us which
I
one.
love this plan.
Hey, Zentarine, what's your password again? Get out.
Oh, okay, guys, let's get out.
Take the door on the left. Take the door on the left. No. Yep, there. That one. Perfect.
No, your other left. There you go.
Excellent. Get the mop. All right, so you guys are off to find the Zentarine. You actually, through your history check, Tarek, you actually know where where the area in the sewers it would be.
All right. So yeah, last time it was used, it was in this area of the sewers. So I think that's probably a good place to start.
All right.
Ugh.
Sewers, am I right, guys?
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Yeah.
Get this walking carpet out of my way.
Yeah, keep the pant legs rolled up, everybody.
Oh, it's in my mouth. Oh.
How did you get it in your mouth already? We're not even in there yet.
Why stop drinking the sewer water?
It's in my mouth, guys.
Oh, that's so bad.
You guys have some serious issues in the sewers, guys. So you guys make your way down to a storm pipe. Tarek leads you, and as you come along, kind of like the beach, you notice that the sand kind of turns into kind of a sludge as sewage mixed in with seawater and sand. As you guys go walking, you hear like that.
I cast levitate on myself.
There you go, except for Golos, who keeps
No,
himself.
screw it. I cast fly on myself and Hakilliana to be a gentleman.
Hey, you threatened to kill me.
Fair.
Bella shoots some
And
very
I don't
dirty,
explode, yeah.
some side eye.
So we're flying. Where are we still? Where are we? I missed
Oh, we're just flying above the muck, so that we
Yeah,
don't...
We're in the sewer looking for the hollow doors.
thank
Thank
you.
you. Kind
This
of where
is
it is.
much nicer. Thank you.
You're
No
kind
problem.
of Beetlejuicing it right now.
I mean, as a high elf, I'm used to looking down on people. It's nice to do it from a new
I thought so, yeah.
way.
I thought Hawk was supposed to be a better person.
Tarek brings you.
I am better.
He's better.
Tarek reaches deep into his bardic knowledge and bardic lore. Is like, oh, of course, the story of the Hall Doors is really famous for everyone dying at the same time. But if
Pick the right door.
yeah, and so you actually come down to a period. You feel like you've been walking for about a good 20, 25 minutes. Maybe Tarek got you a bit lost at some point, but you definitely don't feel that the coolness of the ocean coming in anymore. You feel like you're probably somewhere deep beneath the city right now. As you see, Tarek comes up and you see a stone wall with masonry in it. As you look around, you can see one stone in particular looks a little bit rounded more than the flat stones of like a regular sewer wall. And Tarek goes, "Aha!" Pushes it in, and you notice that the door kind of like just stone grinding on stone opens up, and you actually illuminates into a large round room about 30 feet in diameter, and you can actually see this magical white globe illuminate down, and you can actually see what appears to be about 20 or 25 doors.
Illuminate. Deluminate.
Aha! Found it!
It's more of a room of doors, right?
Welcome to the room of doors.
Hall of Doors.
Hall of Doors.
Actually, what languages does everybody read? No.
Draconic.
Elvish, Orcish.
Halfling, common, and celestial.
Draconic, Infernal, and Common.
Everyone in their own languages can see different doors that's written in their language on it. And for some people it says yes, some people it says no.
All right.
Hey,
So-
did we skip the part where we actually talked to the Zentrim to find out which was the right door? Or is this we have to get through this to talk to them?
So here's my thought of the subject. I can make objects do things. We know this as a rule. What if we just make some objects open these doors for us and see if they get horribly killed?
Like a mage hand, could we do that, right?
Yeah, but I mean, Mage Hand can only handle a certain amount of weight. These may be heavy doors.
I'm sure the Zentrim have probably thought of that, and I assume that any kind of wave would just kill the entire room.
Well, otherwise,
I'll roll history.
I describe what I see. I say, see, that one says yes, that one says no, and I go all the way down. And
When he says that, do I see the same yeses and no's?
If you share languages, then in languages you see different doors in different languages that say yes or no.
Oh, so you can't read all of them.
Every door is
You can't read all of them.
You can only read certain doors.
Only the languages you know.
And then each door is with one language.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, is there any? So, I guess the first question I would ask is, everybody, what do you read on these doors, and we'll see if there's one or two doors that have any sort of significant overlap.
Yeah, let's make a
Where
map here.
where all of us have one door that says yes, or all of us have one door that says no.
Yeah.
Oh, is this like one of those logic puzzles?
Maybe.
Logique.
Is there a, can we draw a map of this thing?
I have a second door
Okay,
here.
I'm going to start
I
sketching
mean, I
a
know
map.
how to do the two doors. The one lies, the one tells the truth. One.
Yeah,
I know how to do
that one was in Labyrinth.
Everyone knows that one, Tarek.
How many doors
I can tell you a
are...
story about that one.
So it's a long hallway. How many doors are there?
25.
25, so 12 on each wall and one at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The one is the one you guys came in through.
Okay, so there's 24 doors we have not been through.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's just 24 doors. So... Okay, 12 doors.
I could.
Okay, and so what's the pattern of yeses and noses, I guess?
He's got a thing doing that. John's.
I'm just making sure I got my notes straight.
Okay. I guess we'll say this is.
Don't you wish you could commune with your god now?
Always.
So
I have.
can you just tell me the pattern of the yeses and nos on the doors? Does it matter?
It depends if you can read them or not.
Yeah.
Well, among us.
Yeah. Okay. So in Orcish, it says yes.
On the first one,
Yes.
closest to us.
The location doesn't really matter. It's more of what's on the door.
Oh,
so,
okay.
So the Orcish door says yes.
Orc, yes.
The Halfling says yes.
Halfling says yes.
The Elvish says no.
Elvish says no.
The Infernal says no.
Infernal says no.
Dwarvish says yes.
Dwarvish says yes.
Common says yes.
Common says yes.
Draconic says no.
Draconic say no.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get what other languages everyone else speaks.
Yeah, I have Dwarvish.
Celestial?
Common.
Celestial. There is no Celestial actually there.
No Celestial.
Do you say that to him?
Pale, you don't recognize any Celestial anywhere.
All right.
Could it be that if it says yes, that race can go through the door and the
What if it's none of these doors? What if it's a secret door that we don't even see?
yeah.
I'm going to do an investigation.
Yeah.
That seems like an
I'm
elaborate
really
puzzle
bad
just
at this for the record.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean, like before with the
No, it's a
Zenturium,
12.
you know how we just had to touch the side of the thing, and then we transported where we needed to go.
13?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look around, the floor seems very smooth, and the doors look like they're wooden with, like, your typical wooden with metal latches and barricades on them.
Yeah, I also do
They do appear to have, like, big iron locks on them, though. All of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an investigation check.
Okay.
Vondal doing also a prayer while he does this. To
Actually,
pay Lord
your guidance does not work in this room.
Pop off. All right. Well,
Oh!
roll this
Yes, it
20.
does.
So it's a 21.
So, Vondal, upon this investigation, as you're looking around, the big thing you notice is that all the doors are in fact locked.
Right.
And as you look down on the floor, you can actually see tiny little holes, maybe about an inch or so in diameter on the floor.
On the floor.
Yeah.
Tiny little holes. Can I take a
And
closer look at
Do you,
those?
do you say this out loud or anything? Or,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Is there like
Well,
a hole for
yeah.
every door, or does it matter?
No, it's almost like someone took like a handful of like BBs and just like threw them down on the floor.
Oh, so it's just like a weird.
Random pattern, yeah. This is like
How many?
almost too many to count. Like
Oh.
it covers a lot of the floor.
Invaders of the Lost Ark.
You notice that when the light is on, the fact that the floor is actually white, it kind of does a good job of hiding the holes in the floor, just off the glare.
That might be the way that they poison us to death.
Poison you.
Those are probably traps, like arrows.
I guess it'd be kind of pointless to do an Arcana check in here, wouldn't it?
You can't. No, you still can.
No? Okay.
give it
Yeah.
a shot.
Tarek decides, taking the cue from Vondal and seeing that there's more to this room. He decides to do an Arcana check, feels the air around it, and that's a 21.
21?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that the definite vibe coming off of is the that globe of light hanging, like just kind of like covering the ceiling.
Yeah.
That's the only magical effect, but you notice that it is kind of suppressing. It's not as strong. Like you remember Mormont Mackenzie's room where you felt like your items didn't work. This feels like it's just like suppressing natural ebbs and flows of mana around that. Maybe spellcasting probably won't work in this.
Right.
in this
Okay.
area.
So yeah, and I said that out loud. Do you guys think maybe we should try and turn off that globe?
Wow.
Why don't you try that new pea shooter?
That's it. Derek pulls out the what he's now called the Samaritan.
The Samaritan.
And points it at the globe and tries to shoot it.
Give me a shot.
All right. Oh man, this is it's only my dexterity that I add to it. Shit. This is
Let me know.
9.
9. You see it go up because stationary objects only have an AC of 5. You see it goes up, it hits, boom, but just immediately ricochets off.
Okay. Oh, that didn't work.
Oh, and also everyone give me a Constitution check
Oh,
because
Constitution.
you're setting off a firearm in an enclosed room.
Jeez.
That would be a
27.
Constitution save or check.
Safe.
Okay. That would be a 25.
You're good.
Ooh, 10.
Also 26.
Hakilliana, you're
just
deafened
had the one
for the next minute.
Okay.
What?
Pale.
For what are we rolling?
Dex. The con save.
Con save, yeah.
19 plus
You're good.
9. Yeah.
So
All my saves are strong.
the only person who really gets tinnitus from this is Hakilliana.
Ow! Tarek!
Mop.
What are you doing?
Just go mop. It'll be fine.
But
Okay, look at these lists here. Is there any commonality between these lists?
List?
On one side we have Orc, Halfling, Dwarf, Common. The other side, Draconic, Elf, and Infernal.
So there are unknown doors.
Can I roll a dispel magic?
He hasn't done
You tried
5 doors we don't know. Well, I couldn't hear anything, so I don't say that. Right. Oh, look, there's also doors we don't know. If anyone can think of anything about that. You'll have to do it yourself, though. I can't hear anything.
Yeah, Tarek tries to dispel magic on the globe.
Roll your spellcasting modifier, so your charisma.
Okay.
Add a d20.
I'm gonna
Actually,
use it in...
no, you can't because the magic's suppressed in this room.
Oh yeah. Well, dispel magic.
you don't
Just
burn
like
the
sparkles
spell
come out of
slot.
it.
Okay.
So like,
I used to be an orc. You're a halfling and you're a dwarf. But Draconic is not there, and Elf isn't there.
No, Draconic is there. It says no.
It
Wait,
could just
so-
be the password to get in. Like, we could just try saying no as we go into these stupid things.
No.
I go up to the infernal door and I say no in infernal.
nothing happens.
See, guys, it worked.
So wait,
So
what do you,
I'll walk
what do
up
you
to the
know
dwarvish
about
door and say
stories of
yes.
this place? How are you supposed to just pick the right door? Do we have to open multiple doors?
Well,
at the
a
same
lot of the
time?
stories end in horrible death. So
Okay, what about the ones that don't?
well,
Are there any stories where someone doesn't
Here.
die?
What is Pela saying?
Taylor turns to Hakilliana and just starts like mouthing like empty words, like not saying.
I can't hear any of that. I
Doing
can't.
sign language.
Can you hear me? Am I the only one? Oh, you can hear me.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we can hear you.
Dola starts to pretend to laugh at Pela's funny joke that she never said.
This is time for jokes.
So
I can't hear
Vondal's gonna
anything.
be like, he's gonna yell, Zenturim, I hope you are watching the door. Clearly these antics reveal us to be like Tarek and the Head Smashers. Please open the door.
There's no response.
Bastards.
Well, all right, I'm gonna try saying yes in infernal in front of the infernal door. I'll try the opposite.
Has no effect.
It's worth a shot. Sometimes the simple solutions are the ones that
has
elude
anybody
you.
walked to the other side of the hall yet?
I assume you guys are just all in like the
Okay.
central area.
All right.
It's a round room, so
Oh, it's a round.
Oh, it's round.
Round.
Oh, I had it as a hallway.
That's not a hall.
it's gathering.
It's a vestibule.
I'm gonna do another perception check to see if I can learn anything else. It's not that great. It's 12.
No, it's the
Wait.
doors. The doors all appear to be locked, and they
Yeah.
all have different scribes on them.
No, but there's 25 doors.
Including the one we
21
came through.
Yeah.
Not 12.
Is there anything on the door we came through?
So
No, that looks just like an entrance.
And there's no
There are-
discernible pattern to the holes on the floor.
All right. Well, it's
so there's 18 doors we don't know the languages on.
Yes.
Okay, that's a lot.
I thought we were smart guys.
What? Who told you that?
So is halfling a language?
I saw the play. The play said we were smart.
It was like, we got our own language, yeah.
What? Sorry, I can't hear that.
She gets all indignant, starts yelling at Hakilliana. Can't hear a thing.
okay. Well, it seems to me that like the yes and no. Maybe
What a funny
doesn't
thing that would be, a
matter. I don't know.
halfling language.
Are all your words half as long?
No, that probably wouldn't work.
I examined the lock on the infernal door.
It looks just like a
Well, it is
regular
down under.
iron lock. Give me an investigation check, actually.
I'm not very good at that. Yeah, no, it's guys, it's a lock.
Yeah.
It's a lock, guys.
I'll roll perception just to see if I notice anything about the room. 12 plus 5 is 17.
17. Nothing. Yeah, nothing that hasn't been informed before.
So there's
All right,
anything about the other languages that are on the doors? Like, can you notice
Is my
anything
fly
about
spell
them?
still up?
Oh yeah, no. Sorry, yeah, it comes off when flying levitative. Poof.
All right. I'm gonna.
Oh,
roll
they're suppressed, so they're still active.
Can I? I'll roll investigate on the. I guess the lock.
Which one?
The one in Draconic that says no.
Okay.
Investigation plus another 6, 23.
23.
Yeah.
You can actually see on the Draconic lock that lock is actually a facade.
Oh. And yeah, okay, so I say it out loud. Oh, this lock's fake. And so
What?
do I try and I guess
lock!
fake lock.
Fake lock! I swear to Caleb. Fuck you too!
So I can just open the door, huh?
If you want, yeah.
Tarek opens the door.
Tarek, no!
Everyone's like, no, Tarek, wait!
Pele just averts her eyes.
You open the door, you hear a click, and the door opens, and there's a hallway there that opens up.
Tarek does an Arcana check? Investigation?
Yeah, which one?
Arcane investigation.
Well, you can't do arcane if you don't know if you can't identify any magic stuff in there.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, investigation. Yeah.
Alright.
I'll look for like any sort of obvious traps or switches or anything like that. 21.
21?
Yeah.
As you go through the door, and you can actually see kind of like a mechanism in the side of the door, you actually look back, you look down at the floor, and then you look up and you kind of glint your eyes a little bit, but you can see tiny little spikes, kind of like little nubs in the dome of the roof.
Right.
As it looks like that if you maybe got something wrong, that spikes would come crushing down on the floor.
This is in like the door in the hallway that I just.
This is in the room everyone
in the main room.
Yeah, the big wooden hall.
Tarek, did you almost just kill us all?
I just figured out how this room works. If we pick the wrong door, spikes. Well, this is while Tarek is looking up at the dome. You see those holes up there? See the holes down here? They line up. That's a trap.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, we knew it was a trap.
Yeah, they're actually not holes. They're
That's
nubs.
so great that you figured that out after you went and opened the door.
Well, I told you the lock was fake. I told you most of these.
As you were opening it.
I guess I just kind of leave the door open and like try and motion everybody to come through the hallway.
You guys motion in, or do you guys follow Tarek into the hallway?
I don't think we should just go down that blind hallway.
Yeah.
There are other doors that said no. We should check to see if they have fake locks too first.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Pela.
What?
Right?
What? Are we just opening doors now?
No. Pela waves her hands. No.
I say to I point at Pela. Pela, just grab Hakilliana's hand and lead her around. Like, don't let her touch anything.
Unhand me, halfling.
Pele goes over to the. Is there a door that is written in halfling?
Yes.
Does it say yes or no?
It says yes.
It says yes. Okay, I'm going to roll investigation on that lock.
Okay.
17 minus 1 is 16.
It appears to be a lock on a door.
Looks like a lock.
I guess I will go for the dwarvish lock.
I say
That one says
I yell from inside my hallway.
yes, I believe.
Yeah. Correct. Is that the word I should be using right now?
I rolled another 20, so 21 again.
Yeah, you actually notice that door is actually locked, and the iron lock is actually attached to the door as an actual locking mechanism to the door.
This lock is seems material.
Yeah.
What did you find out? Am I not deaf yet?
In my
Yeah, we'll say the deafness fades.
all right. The language still
I'm just angry now.
Tarek says that my door said no in Draconic, and when I looked at the lock, it was fake. So look for something that says no.
The Elvish door says no. I can see that from here.
Yeah. I'll follow my idol. I'll open my door.
Oh,
It says
infernal door.
It
Is
says
it
no.
an infernal door?
Yeah, you open it and it just opens up.
Sweet.
Well, the Elvish door says no, so I'll open that one.
Yeah, that opens up as well.
All right. See you later, guys. And I take a step into the door.
Yeah, it's like pretty much like a perfectly stone cut hallway.
Okay, so all these hallways can't be right. So
So what if you try to go into the door that I
Or
just
maybe
walked
they
in?
all lead to the same place, since we all know where we're going.
Why don't we send one person at a time down a hallway? Match people to their languages, since it seems to be important. And then the rest of us can wait in safety
how long are the
outside.
hallways that they've like opened?
It looks like they curve off so you can't get a good idea of.
Get a running start, dive into my hallway.
I was thinking I would run along the wall rather than the floor
Wow.
Yeah, it's smooth enough. Yeah,
or
you
the
totally
ceiling.
could. You totally could.
I can do that. But we don't know what's down there.
Who's going to go
No,
first?
but we know the trap is in the room you guys are currently in.
That doesn't mean there isn't traps in these hallways as well.
I agree. I'm just saying that the more obvious super dead trap is in the room that you two are still in.
That's accurate.
Have you guys entered your hallways?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm just beyond the threshold of the dome.
And it's dim light. Like, it looks like there's torches on.
Are there actual threshes, or is it just a threshold?
No, there's no threshes.
No.
All right, I'll stand. I'll get towards
Penitent shall
Tarek's.
pass. What is that?
The entrance of Tarek's
Hallway?
hallway, and I'm like, all right, go on then.
Yes, brave Tarek, lead on.
Tarek actually feeling a little bit too confident in himself because he figured he in the story he'll be the one who
This is the part where I brilliantly solved the room.
Yeah, this is where I brilliantly solved the room and avoided all the traps and ducked under the lasers and the various spears.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually saying this out loud as I'm leading.
What's a laser?
Oh, it's a new thing. It's like a spear but made of light.
It's actually sunburst.
It's a sunburst. Yeah.
So are you going down the hallway?
Yes, and I'm going to roll an investigation.
Just so you know, the difference between investigation and perception is investigations are for things that are beneath surfaces or hidden.
Okay.
Perception is for holes or wires or stuff like that. So,
Okay. I'll roll perception. Oh, my passive perception is 22. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
So
Yeah, it
I
looks like a regular finely stone.
Okay.
There's a couple sconces.
How
in
are
the
you
walls.
How are you ever
I-
surprised by anything?
what do you call it?
His proficiency is double.
I proficiency.
Vondal, you should check out the stonework in these hallways. They're immaculate.
Yeah, they look pretty good.
Oh yeah.
In fact, unlike the sewer you come through, it all looks like it's just been cut out of stone and not
Right.
bricks and mortar.
So
put
wait,
inside.
Yeah, that's a
you-
dream. An architect.
You went down your own hallway, right?
Yeah.
And did
I don't know what Hakilliana is doing.
yeah? Didn't you have your own hallway? Didn't you go down?
Yeah,
there
you opened the
yourself?
door. Did you walk in?
I didn't walk in it.
Oh, so you opened it, but then came back down mine.
No, he's still
he's still- he's still-
yeah, he's still in that room.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You are walking down the hallway.
Yes.
That's all that's happening right
I thought
now.
you were coming with me.
No, I'm not coming with you.
We're all
pushed you
okay. We're all
in.
Tarek's
I'm
probably
near
going to
the
die
entrance.
horribly in about 2 seconds.
Okay.
You were doing this by yourself.
All right. Okay.
So it
Yeah.
curves off to the left as you go walking down. You see a dim light, and then it kind of you feel a bit of warmth as it feels like there's a flame hearth or something like.
Yeah.
As you come around, you see about 4 or 5 individuals all dressed in black leathers. They've got steins and mugs and kind of sitting at tables and stuff like that. As they see you come up, they look at you and go, "Bah!"
What?
As you look behind, you can
I
actually
hear
see,
laughter.
you actually see this big globe, and you can actually
Yeah.
see from the perspective of the light globe, looking down on people inside the room. You can see the rest of your party members.
I walked down mine, seeing him follow walking down.
You walk in, you hear laughter, and you come in through a different doorway to the same common room. You can see Tarek standing there, and they look like, "Oh man, you guys are dumb."
So I raise my hand to object, and I go, yeah.
Okay, I'll go down the elven door then.
Yeah, and essentially you hear one guy "This is the voice of your god. You sort of lived and figured it out. Just come down the hallway. You guys are dumb. This is amazing."
So yeah, I'm walking and I'm like, humility is a sign of purity.
Pela walks down the hallway and she's like, "So wait, your thing is that there is no trap? That's you're calling us dumb?
No, there's a trap there. We're just not going to tell you how it worked.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You're calling us dumb, even though we figured out how to safely get through your trap
it's
without even understanding how it works.
It's like guessing a combination on a lock by accident.
It seems like a pretty bad trap if a bunch of idiots can just stumble their way through it.
We can reset it and you can try it again.
No, I'm just saying, I just don't understand why you're making fun of us. We should be making fun of you for your shitty trap making.
No, they're like,
Pela, this is not the point right now.
We're getting a little distracted.
I mean, we literally had no idea what we were doing just now.
that's why it was funny.
I feel like his pride has been hurt.
Pela just doesn't understand. She just shakes her head. She's like, I don't. Is it supposed to actually keep people out? Because it's not doing a very good job of that.
No, it absolutely does, and you guys dumb lucked your way through it. That's amazing.
Cool, I guess.
I raise my hand for another high five. Move it around. Nobody.
Yeah, Pela,
Dumb luck is the best.
go us, I guess.
You gotta be good to be lucky and lucky to be good.
Yeah.
So are you guys in charge here, or do we need to talk to your supervisors?
No, well, we're just kind of the welcoming committee, but yeah, we heard you guys were coming in. What do you need from the Zedger room?
We are looking for safe passage past the border of the Dwarven Kingdom.
We need to do this in a fairly clandestine fashion, you understand.
We'd like to use the
Smuggle
sigils to teleport into the Mithril Hall.
Some smuggle sigils, I see. Yeah, we can hook that up for you, and free of charge. You guys gave us the tower. You guys are dumb.
Yeah, we're very dumb. We're frankly very dumb, everybody.
The guy who made that deal with you is no longer part of the group.
Kind of a disgrace of an elf, actually.
But a deal's a deal, so it's still yours.
Why would you bring that up now? Did you promise?
Tarek says under his breath, but good luck with Zonto
You're giving the thing to us for free.
How's that working out for you guys? Anyway, that tower was pretty creepy.
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
How many people did you lose? I mean, I've just seen the play. So, seemed pretty dangerous.
Well, we actually, we did our research. We figured it out pretty well.
Did you happen to run into someone named Talus the White there?
No, we ran into a bunch of like low level cultists that we just butchered them there. That was just cannon fodder.
Well, I just remember that the journal said that she went to the Zontal's tower again, so
She was there for a while.
yeah.
Well, she went back there to check and saw it got taken over and then pieced.
Scanner was there. John McClane.
Oh well. Well, you didn't see her then. Thank you.
But yes, just let us know when you guys want to go, and we can drop you off. And where are you going, by the way?
Good question.
Well, the Mithril Hall, first of all, anywhere near there.
Seems
Inside the borders.
Yeah, it seems to be a popular mode of travel since they shut down the borders for everybody. So
yeah.
smuggling has been great.
What are we doing about you when we get there? Because even if we get in clandestinely, we can't move around the streets with you looking like you do.
No, he said it's like a needle in a haystack. There's 500.
No, we're going to stick out because of the rest of us who aren't.
Well, there's
dwarves.
other.
He's going to blend in like nobody's business.
There's other non-dwarves. It's a capital city.
After they shut down the border
Yeah,
to
there's
trade
not a lot
with
of dwarves there,
outside
probably.
countries.
Give me a history check.
All right. Yeah. 17 plus another 12, so 29.
Yeah. So what you know is that
It's like
there's
mansplaining to him.
Yeah, you are a dwarf
Dwarf-splaining.
I am kind of dwarf.
Are you dwarf-splaining me?
so what you know is that because it is a big metropolis, there is like sort of a mixture of races.
Yeah.
While the borders are closed, probably not as many. There would be some. It wouldn't be uncommon, but they wouldn't be as plentiful. Think of it like as New York.
Okay.
Essentially.
I'm gonna pull out my disguise kit and start disguising myself.
I had this plan
Dwarves are a
before he did
monoculture.
And that would be a nice solid 26 on disguise.
26 on Dolus Surprise. Or
I'm gonna-
Disguise,
yeah.
which is also surprise.
Okay.
So you've added a beard to yourself.
Yeah.
And you're like hunched over a little
Yeah.
bit.
That is the biggest, ugliest dwarf I've ever seen.
Starts spitting a little bit more as he talks, and like kind of puts a hat over his horns and tucks up the tail.
How do I look?
Well, that's very good, Dolus. I'm very impressed, actually.
You grew up in the streets, learned some things.
You learn how to disguise yourself
You're
as
a
a
blue
dwarf?
demon, but somehow you've really pulled this off.
Fiend blood. I'm not a demon.
Fine.
Get it right.
It's more of a devil than a demon.
Sorry.
That's racist, Vondal. Racist.
Apologize.
That's okay. I'm pretty racist against dwarves, so this is calling answer, basically.
Yeah, so Dolus tosses on a disguise. You see,
Want me to get you, Turk? I just start doing it.
No,
Yeah.
I'll just start.
no, I can make my own disguises. I made.
That's a 26 on disguise.
Did you watch? You watched the film. You saw the disguise I made.
While you're talking, I've already disguised.
you see,
Wow, this is fantastic work.
you see just kind of like hunch Tarek over, like kind of like grab some like extra beard scraps and just kind of like paste it on.
I like practical effects. I really think it works better than magic. You see, I think it's you really get the realism of the situation. You feel like you're there.
Yeah, no, wow, Dolus. you're a creature of many talents.
Tarek in his head is like taking a note. Okay, try using practical effects in the sequel as opposed to illusions.
You did that in the first show. That's where you got all the fire and lightning.
Already forgotten though.
The Zentrum was like, by the way, my name is Telak. If you guys need any assistance while you're down here, I will be the person to welcome you through. You have to figure out the door again, though, because I want to make sure you guys actually... The next time you guys come back down here, just because that was hilarious, and I want to see if you guys actually die next time.
Thank you very much, Shellac.
Yeah, thanks, Jack.
I still don't
All right, shellac. What was it? Shellac? Okay, shellac.
Shock.
No, it's
By
actually
chance,
Talak,
in
but
your
we're
work with Zentrim, have you encountered members of the Knife?
Oh, yeah, they're pretty much our biggest competition right now.
Could you send us to a location quite close to them? Your closest office.
Why don't we have a little conversation here too? Because do you guys have any contracts out for murders of anybody in the Knife in particular? Let's say someone higher rank?
No contracts to talk of that I know of.
What if we could take out somebody high up in the chain for you?
That'd be great. That'd be awesome. You'd be helping out the Zentrim once more.
If we could bring you, let's say, the head or another body part of some kind of somebody from beard, the beard of a fairly high-ranking member of the Knife, would there be some sort of reward for that?
I don't think so. I mean, we've kind of got like a non-aggression thing going on that you don't mess with our stuff, we won't mess with yours. But if something happens to one of us, we're not going to stop it.
It's you're not actively doing it.
Well, are you guys going after the Knife at all? I mean, it sounds like you guys are.
A little bit.
Well, it's pretty probable a lot of them are going to die.
Yeah. So you guys are doing it anyways. Why pay for something that's already free?
Damn it, he's got me.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think Dolus was just asking if you wanted us to focus
Hakilliana,
on anyone in particular.
when you were Hawk, you quite enjoyed disguising yourself. Does that carry over to your new form?
I don't think he needs a disguise anymore.
I think I look great as I am, thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
It is still a bit weird to have
Are you identifying as a woman now for the record?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Maybe Hakilliana, maybe all you
woman.
need to do is really just hide the ears and maybe not draw attention to them. Because we are going to a city of dwarves.
I suppose. Although no one will know who I am
That's true, but still.
yet.
Yeah, they'll get to know.
Want me to guess you up?
Should I bother being disguised?
No, we can just put you in a backpack.
Hey, I'm as big as a small dwarf.
That's true. You probably be one of the easiest to disguise.
Gotta put on
if you want to look like a dwarf.
Yeah.
I'm pretty broad and wiry for a halfway.
Hakilliana's like, well, hold on, one thing I could do, and she bends down and ruffles her hair.
I'm like
She
3
comes
foot
back
8.
and she looks even better than she did before. How's that?
Wait, what's your charisma?
It's pretty low. 11. So 0.
All right, so you're like office good looking.
Oh wow!
Office.
Wow. Not the lesser.
Yeah. Anything else? Any other business in the Zentrim?
I'm ready
Anybody?
to go.
Anybody else need a disguise before we go? Especially the man who's wanted by the cops.
Needle in a haystack.
So Vondal
Can you at least
begrudges-
change hats?
Vondal, you have to disguise yourself. There's no question about this.
Yeah, so he will.
differently?
Yeah, so he's gonna cut
sunglasses.
part of his beard, make it shorter.
Oh! You look 10 years younger.
And cut some of his
So same
hair.
age, basically. This is what-
Puts it in a braid, dwarven braid.
Yeah, and then, braids up the shorter hair.
And this is why you should never cut your own hair.
Dwarfs cut their own beards.
Just single tear streaming down his eye.
Dolus licks his thumbs. You got smudge, and he tries to reach for Vondal's
Yeah,
face.
smack away his hand. Don't interrupt this.
Very poignant moment. I like give you inspiration for cutting your own beard.
Whoa.
But you're just part of your disguise. You just call me Vindal now.
Yeah. Let's just try not to use names, everybody.
Von Diesel.
Chicken Vondaloo.
Yeah. Again, try not to use names.
You see Telek say, "Okay, well, I mean, we can get you over to someone to transport you over if you want. It's not a problem. You guys ready to go? We can go right now."
Let's do it. No time like the present.
Yeah. Marek is in trouble. Let's go, everybody.
All right, he brings you down the hallway to what appears to be a bunch of casters. You can actually everyone give me a perception check.
I'm so bad at that.
Perception.
9.
Ooh, well, finally rolled low.
16.
Oh,
24.
You can use guidance.
That's fine.
24.
8 for
16.
me.
Yeah. You get 15 or higher, and you can tell that there's actually kind of a mixture here of people, uniforms you don't see, actually some Arcane Brotherhood working with the Zentrim and Zentrim mages themselves.
Oh.
And they just seem to be conversing, going over small little displays of Arcane. It's like, hey, we need a teleport to the Mithril Hall. And you see a high elf come up, and he's like, that would be me. Where do you guys need to go? And have they paid? He's like, no, these guys don't pay.
Sweet.
Give him a tower, man.
Yeah, we'd like to go to the closest Zentrim outpost. The closest to
Clandestine entrance.
Yeah, clandestine entrance, off the beaten path. Any
Past the borders.
pubs, taverns,
Smugglers' runs.
No, we're going right into the capital.
Yeah.
We're going right there.
You see the high elf like arch his fingertips. He's like, I can get you in anywhere you want inside that city.
Let's any kind of regular smuggler's run that we can take.
Warehouse where we usually send contraband and contra goods.
Warehouse full of contraband? Yes, that's the way you should send it.
You see, Talik, it is trapped as well if you try and steal anything.
The same kind of quality of trap as your entrance trap?
Yes, actually, you know what? Try and steal something. I would love to see what happens.
Goes dusts his hands and goes, all right.
You see Talik, like, you're gonna need a new tiefling soon, guys.
All right. Any place that close, anywhere that you think, let's bring us to that warehouse. It's fine. Let's go there.
I will find you a suitable location. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
I detest these things, but okay.
I agree with the high elf as well. Everyone link hands.
Doles reaches his hand over Vondal, just like expectantly, like a little jazz handy.
No.
You do have to be touching each other for this.
All right, fine.
Get me away from this dragon over here.
You see him cast the spell, and it's very similar to the effects of the teleport pad. You kind of feel the air wave around you, and all of a sudden the pressure changes, and poof. It actually feels quite a bit chillier. You are there. You land in what appears to be a dark warehouse. It's very dim light. It's kind of like you see lights coming from the tops of the windows, but it looks like you're in a very dark place with what appears to be tarps over crates and packages and stuff like that. And it's kind of dusty. As you land, like a little small little cloud of dust balloons out from underneath you, and kind of echoes out a little bit. There's like solid stone sound underneath you as you land. You kind of all hear your footsteps kind of land in unison at the same time, except for Pela because she's
Quiet as a cat.
and not wearing shoes. I assume.
Well, is there a door around?
Yeah, you can definitely see one. You can see like the crack in like kind of like a wooden door.
Are there any people around us? Like,
No,
no Zentrim around?
You're completely empty.
Okay.
And the high elf did not come with you.
All right. Weird. All right. Let's head out onto the streets.
Do I see any small objects?
You see things covered in canvas.
Dolis, it's time to go.
The guy challenged me though.
Yeah, it's. I will challenge you right now. It's time to go.
You can steal things on the way back. It's probably easier to steal on the way out than on the way in.
Yeah.
That's fair. I can stop time, you see.
I'm
stealing really easy.
I'm gonna need you to stop time in a few minutes.
All right, fine. This one's on you though. You owe me one stolen item.
Okay, that's a deal. Let's move.
Yeah. Okay, you can steal something.
I'm going to write that down here.
Let me take some notes.
You guys come up to the front door. You notice that there's like a chain and a lock on it. You can bust it open really easy. You can try and pull it off yourself.
Probably shouldn't break this.
Yeah, that's weird that they put us in a place where like none of their people are.
Also weird that it's locked on the inside.
Yeah, that is also bizarre. But I guess I will pick this lock gently. That's
rolling with fire today.
Yeah, it's 25.
Oh yeah, it comes off real easy. Somewhere off in the shadows, you hear like, "Good job."
All right.
Did everyone else hear that?
Yeah, that was masterful work.
I'm going to. Oh man, that's a bad roll. But I'm going to get 11 on a perception check for like where that came from.
Yeah, it looks like
Mine's 22, just passively.
yeah. No,
Okay. All right.
it is a spy network of spies and assassins.
I'm not going to want to know what they really care from this. It's like the intertextuality.
Anyway, I open the door.
Yeah. You open the door and you bustle onto kind of like you can hear the hum of the city, and you can see massive stone structures. And this is something you appreciate, Vondal, because in Dwarven culture, you usually like to see nice, crisp, firm edges on buildings and structures. But the fact that something's been worn down over time is actually kind of a sign of honor that the structure has stood for so long that just sheer time itself is worn down. So you see a lot of rounded and kind of not circular but soft edge buildings, which is not something you expect of Dwarven structures, but just the sheer age of this place. And as you look up, you can actually see on the walls and actually a roof. Kind of think like Midgard from Final Fantasy VII. There's actually a layer on top of you. It's actually kind of sparkles with the glitters of...
Is this all underground?
This is all in a mountain. You're literally in the heart of a mountain right now.
Wow. That's pretty
Yeah.
impressive.
But you kind of get like the Starry Night effect from all the remnants of Mithril kind of left in the cavern.
All right, Vondal's going to do a history check for you. Oh, no. He has very bad knowledge of the city, so you can give us
Vondal's like, dwarves live here.
so on an 8 history check, I'll explain what I know about the history
Used to be a lot of
city.
Mithril. They carved it out. Built the city.
Tarek actually interjects.
I can see that.
Bard's planning.
Bard's with his 30 on history.
Yeah, you actually know you're
Steaming it with anger. Tarek knows more.
Actually, this was built in the second age of the Iron Roots clan. It took roughly 3 generations to create.
Actually, Tarek, this is actually from like, if you're going by ages, like actually in Stoikos, it actually comes from the first age.
Oh, okay, first age. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just
Yeah, but you get the
first
little
age.
tour guide flagged up. And like, we're actually in the historic trade district right now, where usually they store a lot of their goods. If you want to go to the entertainment district, it is over there. The one park inside the Mithril Hall, the place of green, is just off to our left over there, and he just starts spouting out facts and information about that. Essentially, the Dwarven Kingdom their treasury was founded on all the Mithril inside this mountain. They're still mining it out to this day, but they go by different levels, and they're probably on like the C level right now, which is like the middle one, and that the main palace and throne room is on the B level. Most occupants and trade on the biggest level is the C level.
Do you recognize any items that Marek would have in his on his person?
I mean, I know what he was wearing last time I saw him, I suppose.
Do you know where this bar
Do
is?
you have locate object memorized? Because that would narrow this down into 1,000 feet.
You do remember what he looked like in his in the scrying spell?
Oh, yeah, that's true, too. But what do you have on him?
It looked like just like basic like cloth, like torn up shirts.
It's
and torn
basically
up pants.
divining rods us to where we would be.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Marek's
Well,
pants.
I actually have 2 locate spells on me right now, but both have to be within 1,000 feet of. But this is a pretty large city, I
It's
imagine.
pretty large.
Yeah.
So 1,000 feet would not cover the entire city. So I know he's in a bar or a tavern.
There's probably bars and taverns everywhere in the dwarf.
That is true, but
Yeah.
where will
It's kind of like Starbucks.
Yeah, but what we need is a seedier part of town where the knife would operate. Although
They might operate in plain sight.
they also might operate in the palace.
You described your vision to us, right?
Yeah.
So they may operate in a lot more plain sight than we originally thought.
Yeah. Can I actually get within 1,000 feet of like the seat of power, where the city would be?
You'd have to change levels, and as you look up at the roof, there's easily like close to like a couple hundred feet, and it's like kind of like a dome shape. So you would have to get close to like the transition points.
Right. So, but
doesn't that 1,000 feet
go
reach
up?
out
Right. So if I went
down as
underneath
well?
where it was,
The other question
it'd
is,
go up, right?
Is it blocked by any type of barriers or anything?
Only flowing water.
Flowing water. Okay, very good then.
Locate objects is 6 spell.
Yeah, it's actually locate object. Sorry, only actually locate person is actually one that has a water barrier. I don't think locate object does.
Well, it's basically a divining rod. Like you know the direction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So
And it's a low level spell too. So
Yeah, you can spam it.
All right. So let's head over towards underneath where the palace is. On that area of town, which will give me still a 1,000-foot range all around me. I'm gonna start with a locate object for any of the things I saw on Marek.
Oh, the spell can't locate an object of any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet blocks a direct path to
yeah,
you.
lead blocks any like divination stuff.
But there's no lead that you know of.
Right.
Yeah, that's a cheap metal for cheap dwarfs.
Yeah. Exactly. Why would they be using
We
lead?
don't have that dirty metal in here.
I mean, they might just be trying to divine things. Although running water for locate creature.
Yeah.
So that works. Anyway, so yeah, I'll go underneath sort of that area. Do I find anything there?
And you cast locate
I
object.
can do like an object.
You
for
do not find
yeah.
Marek's pants.
That is. Damn it.
What are you trying to? Is that
Is
what you're trying to? Is that the only thing you saw?
It's like all he was wearing.
Yeah, he was pretty naked. I mean,
you were scrying on a naked man.
well, no, I was scrying.
I sleep naked. What are you?
Are you scrying
Are you scrying on me?
Are you scrying me right now?
Okay, so Terek is like, okay, well, that was an idea. There's more than one way to skin this cat.
We're skinning cats now. I mean, I'm game, but
and Terek Where's the highest concentration of bars and taverns in this city?
Oh, well, that would be in the food district.
Or
or Brewtown.
Or Brewtown.
Brewtown? All right.
Also known as Brewtown.
Yeah.
All right, let's get us there.
Okay.
You guys wander, and as soon as you can feel the cloud of hops and barley, and just you can feel like the heat and humidity of everything being brewed here. It's almost an oversaturation of ales and spirits and stuff like that being brewed. You can see kind of like this cloud just hangs over the top of it, much different from the rest of the inner parts of the city. You can actually kind of hear, almost because it's closer to the edge of the wall, you can actually hear this echoing of just like rumbling of boilers and vats just churning over liquid and various things.
Dwarves big on neon signs.
And it is almost full of people who are just like wandering around, going into different pubs and different breweries.
You're probably
and stuff
still
like
active too on that because it gets an hour-long spell, isn't it?
Yeah, it should
No, duration is 10 minutes.
that. Okay. Yeah, we'll say you get.
That we get there quick enough?
Yeah.
All right. Do Marek's
How
pants
far
ping
can
off?
you walk in 10 minutes? Because that'll expand the range that you can cover with
Yeah,
that
the
spell.
dome.
Yeah,
the
go for a
range
little
moves
jog.
with you. It moves with you.
Have
Right?
you felt
Yeah.
the presence of his pants?
Yeah, I guess as I move through the city,
Well, I
did I
mean-
find anything?
You do not feel the presence.
Yeah,
of its
the impression I
presence.
get is that like these levels of these areas are like kilometers wide and big. And,
Yeah,
and high.
they're pretty big. Like
Right.
Yeah.
think like you're probably in like the Brooklyn part of the Mithril Hall right now.
Right. We need to find a place to. Okay, while we're here in Brewtown, let's try to see if we can rustle up any conspicuous figures that look like they might know a thing or two.
Oh, this is gonna go.
Wait, are you talking about basically letting the knife know we're here?
No. Well, I'm trying to find someone who I think might know something. So I'm looking for like a broker or like someone who I might recognize from my old life.
What if we take out a gambling?
I'm doing some kind of
give me
studies
an
like
investigation check.
That. All right. So that one is a 10.
Yeah. It seems that everyone's kind of your height, and you
Right.
actually can't look under anyone.
Right.
So you kind of have trouble finding your bearings or distance, and just
Right.
it just looks like a crowd of yous.
What if we go to some sort of I'm gonna put this lightly, whorehouse, and see if those are often revenue stream for underground organizations.
Yeah, good idea, Dulles. Let's get going.
Wow, I didn't think you'd agree to that at all.
Yeah.
Maybe we could talk to one of these bartenders. They see a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
That's usually how it works in bars.
No, I thought we were going with my idea.
Okay, that works too.
Sweet.
Distasteful.
All right, Dulles. I'm going to let you lead here. I'll keep watching the street.
As you guys begin to walk out of Brewtown, trying to find a place of business for
Ill repute.
I was gonna say just for conjuration. You guys go walking along, and Vondal, you actually notice that a rat takes pace beside you.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh. Do I guess only Vondal notices it?
Oh no, there's clearly a rat, and it's like one of those like kind of odd. People are kind of giving you like a little bit of a wider berth as you see the rats go. Psst,
Oh, I guess I don't have Badgerlina with me, do I?
no, you still have bad. You wouldn't have Horselina, but you have Badgerlina.
I release Badgerlina and send her after the rat.
Oh God!
All right,
No.
give me an attack roll for.
Oh Jesus!
Wait.
Well, you're gonna have to speak up really quick.
Yeah, hold on.
Tell you what, I'll get everyone to give me an initiative check.
Okay. What's happening? Hold on. Don't immediately attack the thing. Fuck off.
Okay, so
29.
17 for Hakilliana
Okay.
and
TR
12 for Badgerlina.
It's a free action. I say hawk no.
Tarek, what'd you get?
5.
You shouldn't talk
Vondal.
to Hakilliana, you talk to Badgerlina.
Vondal, what'd you get?
I got 3.
Ooh, and Dolus?
7.
Get
What
the
about
bad
you,
rolls out.
Kayla?
29.
Kayla, you
Yeah!
Before time even begins.
I saw this was going to happen in the 4th dimension.
So what's happening? He's unleashing the badger on the rat?
on a rat.
The rat that just said, psst.
Yeah, a rat said psst, and then Hakilliana's immediate reaction was, throw a badger at it!
Okay, Pela will just reach out and
roll.
catch the badger in one hand.
Do you want to missile deflect the badger back at Hakilliana?
Yeah, do it.
Oh my god, this is your chance to use that spell. That ability again.
Well, whatever.
It would have to be an attack roll. No, that's fine. I'll just catch it and casually toss it back to Hakilliana. Maybe we should talk to the rat first.
Okay.
Things you thought you'd never have to say.
Unless you want to keep initiative order, unless you really want to intend on killing this rat.
No, I guess I'll wait then.
Okay.
Okay, Pela
Okay,
turns
but
to the rat
Badgerina
and says, "What's up?"
Well, hold on. Actually, I'll be like, I'll put Badgerina down right next to the rat, and I'll be like, "Don't attack until I say anything."
The rat looks completely unfazed by it.
Oh.
And
It's probably just polymorphed.
you see the rat come up and kind of like scurry up onto Vondal's shoulder.
That's
looks at him.
disgusting.
Yeah, Vondal's kind of creeped out.
Like, hey, Vondy, you got here a lot faster than we thought. I guess you found out we got your boy. Tell you what, meet us in the Green Park, and we'll discuss a trade with some of your goods for Mormont for his life. 3 hours.
Very well.
And you see the rat kind of like come to, like, what the hell is... The rat looks bamboozled about what it's doing there.
We should eat it
I
now.
give a little nod to Badgerina, who then attacks the rat.
Vondal, you see a
Kill the
badger lunge
messenger.
forward and devour the rat.
Oh,
on
kill
your
the
shoulder.
messenger.
Why are you so intent on killing this rat?
It's not me, it's Badgerina. She's been in the bag all day.
He just gave her permission. He didn't tell her to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, back to the
You don't
Pela
have
message.
to
Pela
tell
shakes
the
her
rat
head.
to
She's
kill
just like, nature is red in tooth and claw.
Like,
Okay.
grab Badgerina by the scruff and shove her back in the bag.
She's almost doing like those little badger purrs. She seems very happy. and
There you go.
content.
Okay,
Like,
well-
pick up like a little bit of rat that she dropped and throw it in.
Nasty.
I think it's pretty obvious that they're going to be setting us up for a trap.
Oh, really, Tarek?
Yeah, that's usually how the story works out in these
I
cases.
don't know. I think we should trust him.
They seem to be aware of our presence pretty much as soon as we stepped into town.
All right.
Yeah.
So what? We don't have to show up in person. This is what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
Go on, Dolus.
Well, there is a spell. I'd have to waste my.
Are we sure that we're
spell
not being
slot,
listened to and watched here? Can we
but- Oh,
find
we
a
are
private
most
place?
certainly being
So
listened.
maybe we shouldn't discuss secret plans in the open then. Just saying.
Yeah, Leoma's tiny hut.
You know my
Let's go.
intelligence is, right?
It's becoming more and more clear every day.
It'd be good to get
I
off.
just nod at you. I'm self-aware.
Going to a demi-plane might be a really great idea right now, Tarek.
Yeah, give me an arcane check, Terry.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe we shouldn't cast it in the middle of the street, though.
27.
Yeah, you definitely know that changing your plane of existence pretty much nullifies any scrying or detection spells.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, let's
pick a really scuzzy alleyway and
No, there's actually a sectioned off part of the city where you can actually
Like a camper area.
ritual and bring forth mansions and huts. Let's go this way.
Give me a deception check.
Tent City.
DM has other ideas.
Are we going to Skid Row?
Deception. That is 18.
So if anyone wants to insight,
Insight 27.
yeah, you know he's totally making that up.
What, Tarek?
Oh,
That's
20. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. Why can't we just go down an
If
alleyway
he
like
says
we did
it's
last
a
time?
thing, it's a thing.
Okay.
There's a perfectly good alley just down here. You can put the door anywhere, right?
Okay. Well, that was the mansion. The woman's tiny hut, I guess. Well, anyway, never mind. Okay, let's find the alleyway. All right.
Last time we
And,
went in this thing,
I
we
spent
were
the-
attacked
I
by a
spent
dragon.
the-
Is that happening again?
Wait, I thought we were
spell?
using the mansion because Luma's tiny hut doesn't take us to a demi-plane. It's just a little dome that protects us.
If we use the mansion, then we're burning his level 9 spell slot right before meeting the knife.
You guys were the ones who saying we should go to another demi-plane before we discuss our
We
plan.
can discuss it in my bag.
What?
It's a demi plane.
How do we get out of your bag, though?
You can get out.
You can get out, yeah.
Yeah, just
Oh, weird.
make sure the slightly
It's like a
un-
strength check of 10.
Yeah.
Isn't the tiny hut like immune to everything, or is it just only?
it's not on a different plane.
It's not different.
No.
Oh, so the listening stuff still work.
Yeah. The mansion would be that's because that's a pocket.
Wait, your bag or your portable hole?
Portable hole. I don't have a bag.
I have a bag of holding. I shouldn't take that inside the portable hole.
No, never do that.
Right. That sounds. Somebody once told me that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
You've actually got 2 bags of holding.
Yeah, I also have one.
Oh, so okay. What if we put one bag inside the other
only-
bag?
only
Then
two-
can we bring it inside the hole?
Don't put a bag of holding inside another bag of holding.
What if we put it inside the hole and then we put the hole inside the bag?
No, never cross the streams.
So what? We would just leave it out here on the floor?
Okay, well,
That's
my
terrible
hole
idea.
only fits 2 people anyway. But there is a chair.
But there's a chair in there.
Dang it, I took away anti-magic field.
Yeah, because I really don't want to use a wish spell just so we can cast a mansion, just so that.
That we're
Also,
gonna use for an
if
hour.
they know we're here, everyone should check to see if they have any new items on them that they didn't have previously.
Oh yeah, just look and see any coins in anyone's pocket that's different.
Can I do an arcana check for any scrying or investigation on us? Any eyes on us?
I wouldn't real Arcana. I'm sorry, I'm scrying, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. All right, are we gonna?
Can I roll insight just for a gut feeling of whether we're being watched?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Okay.
You can roll whatever you want.
Natural 20 plus 12 is 32.
You get the feeling that your makeup of the group in a mostly Dwarven city, that either by supernatural means or just by word of mouth, it's not like drastic like looks, but like, oh, cool, a group of non-dwarves are in
Even
the city.
through our amazing disguises.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah, we went balls out on that.
You got the high elf and the halfling,
and then 3 other.
And then 3 dwarves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly the high elf is
I can't believe Tarek is passing as a dwarf. Isn't he like 7 feet tall?
Yeah. Well, 6 something. Yeah.
I'm
a tall dwarf.
5th edition mechanics are not exactly uniform.
That is one big dwarf.
just kind of holding his hand in front of his face, just to make like a fake beard. Yeah. But no, it seems
like
that
tucked his knees into his sweater and it's like.
it seems that you do have some you are being observed by people, who they are, what they're doing, or how they're doing it. You're not too sure, but
Okay. Well, they can't. So scrying can't usually listen.
Well,
Let's see.
I can see or I can listen.
Well, it's got to be like lead line.
So let's tell
Meeting
half
rooms
of our
for-
friends
So one-
in
yeah, one-
charades
one of
and
us
half
said-
to tell of speech.
So one of us writes it, the other one says it. It's a thing.
they don't get
That'll
off the
take
plan.
a lot of time.
Wait, Hakilliana has a helmet of telepathy.
I do. Good idea. I can listen to all of your thoughts and then tell you what you're thinking.
All right. So why don't Hakilliana make the decision? We all say what we think is best in our minds, and Hakilliana decides the
All right,
course of action.
around the table, say what you think is best, Pela.
Like for us to do now?
Whatever you think is best.
Go to the meeting place early and set a trap for them.
Tarek.
Observe from a safe distance. Maybe use illusions or something like that, or to put us in place there.
Okay.
Arrive at the park. I'll cast Locate Creature, find Marek, close, and destroy.
Dolis.
You see the image of what the dwarven equivalent of a shawarma would be.
Man, I wonder if they still sell those. It's so juicy.
Okay, so I guess so is it 1-to-1 telepathy or can I broadcast everyone?
No, it's one way.
Oh, okay.
So you say who's right.
Yeah. So I'll
You
be
can
like,
say, I like this guy's idea.
Pela.
All right, Pela, lead the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's easy to find your way to.
But
the
I'll
park.
take a second and explain Pela's plan to everyone.
No, everyone is the entire.
Okay, hold on. Here,
I'll be like,
Bela
"Look
takes
at
out a
this set of
scroll
trap."
and some writing utensils.
No, don't write it down. I'll see that.
She covers it up, writes, "Let's set a trap for them," and then passes it around to the group.
I hope they were only listening.
And then tear it up. Eat the papers.
Right, it is easy enough to find your way to the green place. There's lots of signs for it, and we will take a break right there. So we get ready for maps. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, as I'll just explain the map. This is a park square. The green area is grass, which is probably the only grass in this entire city you'll find.
Cost a fortune.
Must be a very valuable grass.
It is. It's a place where
And
dwarves do
they
like
just
to-
let the public come in and sit on
The,
these things?
the second most valuable grass in all the land.
There are statues of dwarves of legend and lore. There actually is a fountain in the middle. There are 4 columns that just ornate the fountain. Difficult terrain if you go across it. There is kind of like a giant hedge for people to rest back against. The hedge is about 10 feet tall. Behind that are stores and buildings. The buildings have 2 stories. They're 20 feet tall. That's why there's no detail, because in case you want to get on the roof or go inside, basic climb check. In fact, I don't think you need to do it unless you want to like do like a crazy way to climb. But there's enough like purchase and handholds to get up and down. And then the roofs on the outside are all slanted downwards. Those are actually overlook the park. They're 30 feet tall.
Wait, these roofs are slanted down inwards?
The ones with the lines on them are slanted down towards
The ones on the edges.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're slanted.
The buildings around the park are actually flat roofed, and you can notice that there's like windows and balconies and stuff like that on top of those.
Yeah, I
as
guess
well.
you don't need slant roofs in a place where there's no rain.
Yeah.
So are
You
we,
said
okay.
these are 30 feet again, sorry?
Those are 30 feet, and the buildings in the center are 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solid details, Jared. Good
All right,
one.
are we
Nice.
approaching
Really dig this map, man.
together,
It's awesome.
separately, in stealth?
And you notice that they're all the people are just milling around the park. Some people are looking at statues. Some people are just like sitting on the grass.
It's open to the public right
Yeah.
now.
And so there is public people, those people in public.
Yeah.
Oh. We have to, are we all together right now? Are we kind of like...
I imagine we're approaching. We're not actually there.
Yeah,
yet,
we're
right?
approaching.
Yeah, you guys got 3 hours, so you can set up as best
Okay,
you want.
Tarek actually looks out and sees all the regular people in the park and says, actually says it for once, we need to make sure that we do not harm any innocents. We have a bad enough reputation as it is.
Why are you looking directly at me?
No, I'm kind of like saying this.
You know why I'm looking directly at you.
and you know it. We're adventurers, and we can't have our reputation tarnished by innocent deaths.
Don't we have a horrible reputation right now?
Yeah.
He's saying we shouldn't make it worse.
Yes.
Are we just living up to the expectation now?
No. You have to live beyond those expectations.
You're shedding those expectations.
That's how
and
you
those
prove the
perceptions.
lies.
I will kill as few people as possible.
You will
with
kill no people.
No.
Well, you will kill no innocent people.
Okay, how about this? You tell me who to kill, and I will do that for you.
So we're not killing people?
Okay, you can kill members of the knife.
Not the innocent people in the park.
How do I know they're not hiddenly members of the
Obviously
night?
not.
See,
If they attack
Taylor
you,
like runs
kill them.
up and hugs Hakilliana's leg and looks over you and she's just like, I love this new you. The fact that I don't have to explain that to you is a weight off my shoulders.
But if they even look at me the wrong way...
Oh, obviously, if any of them try to kill us, they're fair game, for sure. But, I mean, we should, yes, avoid non-combatant deaths. I think that goes without saying.
Yes.
It's sad that you had to say it.
All right.
Okay. All right. Point at the person you want to.
Okay, we'll figure that
Don't
out.
point one Tom.
Wait, Vondal, are we just going in to destroy everyone here? How do we know we can actually rescue Marek?
What if we melded you into
Yeah,
stone
this is your
in the
plan,
car?
remember? So she chose your plan. It's like yours is my plan.
Oh, my plan was just to get here first and then counter ambush them.
stone to the park.
Because I don't have that right now. Because I was divining all morning. Yeah.
Maybe we should have set this meeting for tomorrow. Maybe we can reschedule.
I don't think it was time to negotiate with Marek. I'm ready to face him head on. While this is, I expect to be ambushed. I expect many things here. But
Are we just
it's-
going to walk into it openly, or are we going to try to counter surprise them?
we're gonna.
Dolus and I can get pretty stealthed and
We can use an illusion.
be out of sight.
Well, we're following your lead here, apparently.
My idea was to get here first and get ready and set up
Are
a counter ambush.
Are any of these businesses?
Yeah, they're actually all the 4 buildings around are actually like, we'll say one is a pub, one is an outrigging store, the other is like a haberdashery.
Would you have a beer with me?
Haberdashery. I don't think we should get drunk before combat. That's probably not a good idea.
You're not understanding. That's where we can do our Overwatch in a crowded bar.
Oh, are there windows that face into the park?
There's actually a second floor that you can go up and get some.
I was just thinking we would hide on the rooftops. Myself here, Dolus on this building, Tarek on that building. Hakilliana, you can just sit on a park bench. They don't even know, presumably, that you're part of the group. We're not even going to bother to hide you, Vondal, so you just stand and draw their attention. Give us the signal when you want us to attack.
You go on-
Perhaps
you
you
go
can
on
work
the
something
roof.
out with words.
You go on the roof, I'm going to the bar. I'm going to watch it from there.
Yes. All right. Good.
Fine.
Let's do it. I would say though, Hakilliana, they do know who you are. You must also act in secret. I will go. I will wait in the center. I'm sure they will.
I'll wait with you. They shouldn't think. Of course, if you came alone, that'd be suspicious. But if I'm there, maybe it'll make less.
Did they tell you to come alone? I guess they
No.
wouldn't. They wouldn't.
They told us
They
all
wouldn't
to
expect
stay.
that ever. Yeah.
Plus, I want to be as close as possible in case anything goes wrong.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
So, well, as we arrive at the park, by the way, Vondal, Death Ward, and True Sight.
Does anybody want mage armor before we get into this?
Yes, please.
Sure. What does that do?
Make sure base AC 13 instead of 10.
So I would get an
3.
effective +3.
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, please.
Yeah. Alright, so I'll cast mage armor level 2.
Actually, it works really well for you because I believe it cancels out if you wear armor on top of it. Oh, thank God.
What's that?
Okay.
It doesn't work if you wear armor on top of the mage armor.
Oh, if I'm wearing armor, so I wouldn't work for me
I
then.
don't think so. Am I getting that wrong?
Oh, maybe not.
Mage armor?
Take a look. Because my understanding...
I thought it was just an AC buff.
Yeah.
But it would make sense that you can't do it. If
I could be misremembering.
I think that's why it's called mage armor, because mages don't wear
Well, I think it
armor.
was different in 5th, because it used to be that you couldn't wear armor.
Yeah, I may be thinking 3.5 as well.
So you're right about 3.5.
It's been so long. You don't have any mages.
Found it.
This is the exciting part of the podcast
where everyone looks up the
So
rules.
continue with the plan while I talk about this.
Anyway, do I see anything when I enter the square, John, with my True Sighting?
No.
Unarmored only.
Unarmored only. Okay. Yeah, so that works perfect for mine. Yeah, everything
sweet.
looks,
Okay.
It's level
looks
1 then.
fine and dandy.
All right, so I guess Vondal will trump up. I'll sit on one of these benches. I don't know where Hakilliana
We'll say there's like an
is.
hour and a half to go before.
Oh, so yeah, save the spells because they're just gonna wear off unless they last like
yeah, how
a day.
long is Mage up?
Mage armor?
Yeah.
Mage like 8 hours.
Okay.
Really? Oh, she casts it on me every morning. Bill like looks at you and she's like, "You can do that?
You threatened me with death. It's true, you did.
To keep you in line. That doesn't mean we shouldn't work as a team."
All right.
And True Sight and Death Ward also last for 8 hours.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
So you're good.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
got
gonna
time.
walk straight up the wall onto the roof of this building.
Yeah.
So-
and sorry, and the hedges are difficult terrain if you go through them.
I came up.
Which
No, I know, it's just saying
which building's a bar?
We'll say the one down by Trevor.
And so, like, during this time, Vondal is going to be, like, studying around to see if he can find, like, movement around the perimeter. He's trying to, like, look for people who are, like, also staying still the entire time. Like, he's trying to, like, get a lay of the land of, like, who clearly is here to kill me.
I think Tarek should be in the square with his passive perception being so high.
Give me, instead of a perception, give me an insight check.
All right.
Oh.
God damn it.
No longer rolling hot fire.
Yeah, no longer rolling hot fire. While also like trying to use some divination. My total check on this is 16.
Yeah, it seems
Or sorry, no, 15. Sorry, 15.
people.
That was on a 1?
Yeah. I have very good insights.
He's friends with Terex and Lothian. You
And yet no one listens to you.
Yeah, no one ever listens to me.
So just as people are just
Well-
generally milling through the part of the day, it seems no one's really sticking around. Hakilliana is sitting on the bench is the only person who really kind of sticks out.
Besides, okay, interesting.
I thought you were on that side. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
You can be wherever you want.
Yeah.
I'm making a stealth roll to hide on the roof.
Yeah.
12.
Where's Tarek?
I'm
hidden.
hidden.
What are you doing?
I'm also hiding on the roof, and I would also like to use my perception to kind of look around as well.
Okay, give me a stealth roll first.
All right, stealth 14.
Did you hide better than me? You did.
Two better. I got a 12 for you. And give me a stealth
rolled
check, or a
bad.
perception check, sorry.
28.
Very good.
Also, during this whole time, I still have True Sight on, by the way.
Yes. Oh, no. I know. Because that is about to come into effect right now. So you spend the time a little bit sweaty, a little bit anxious, as you see various dwarves and people go walking in and through the square. When up from, we'll say, coming from your side, Miles, you see what appears to be the image outline of Marek not Marek, of Morgan.
Right.
But you actually see through True Sight, he actually just looks like a non-featureless, just kind of like snowman, just
Okay, it's like a construct of some kind.
walking up, and he's got a barbarian with a crate on his shoulder.
Oh, interesting.
That's what's left
Yeah,
of
I'm
Marek.
just gonna walk over. He's like,
Oh.
he
Marek
walks over,
says, or Vondal.
takes the seat down. The barbarian puts the crate on the lip of the fountain, and he says,
How?
"Oh, Vondi, I see you got here first."
I don't want to be late. I see you didn't bother showing at all.
Well, I mean, let's be honest here, Vondi. You've literally fought gods and dragons. Why would I put myself in proximity to you? Your group can literally kill anything.
I see a coward. You also, I feel insulted that you would think I would just kill you on sight.
Well, you gotta be safe sometimes.
I will cut your beard off.
But I'm not a man without reason, Vondi. I know you got your friends hiding around somewhere. It's just, it's what we would do. It's
That's
what we're...
Tarek watching this. He's like melting.
Yeah.
He's coming with
He's
his
like,
eyes
yeah,
on.
I sent a message cantrip to you saying, "What's the go word is pineapple."
What's a pineapple?
And Tarek, thanks to James, Tarek from his angle and from his distance is kind of like mouthing the different parts for each one, but doing it in his own play. So it's basically like Spike looking down on Angel in season 1. How can I help you? Big hunk of an eye, man. Like, no need, little lady.
Like, I'm not a man without reason, though, Vondal. I mean, you're not without your uses and your values. I mean, I'll put the same offer on the table as I did before. Rope us in with the Mormon organization. We'll trade Marek for whatever artifact he's got you going after.
That's not going to happen, Marek. Morgan. You see, I can't do that without a 2-signature policy.
No deception needed.
So, well, at least just like rope us in on the scam here. I mean, he does have the best stuff, and the best stuff always sells for the best price.
And what will I receive in return?
You can get your friend back, that's for sure.
That's not enough. He's a common criminal,
Ouch!
I'm a cleric of Palor. I wouldn't sleep too hard if Marek was dead. Too soft.
Ouch!
Yeah, well,
That's a big deception.
Give me.
I don't know. Is it?
Sure. He's gonna roll it.
Yep.
All right.
Are you within 60 feet?
I think so.
What did you roll?
I think he's slightly out of...
Sorry, my deception is +6, right? Because I have proficiency in that. That's 19 deception.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's like, ouch! Oh, that cuts deep, man. That
I
cuts
was going
deep.
to give you a
Vondal.
bardic inspiration if you needed it.
No, yeah, I have perception. I have proficiency in deception. It's
As a priest, it's not a bad thing.
As a side note, how would you bardically inspire him from across? Put him in the body bag, Johnny.
I would be like,
Softly.
I would be
singing.
like, oh, that dude's gonna cut your beard off, man. And it's just like this voice that comes out over the over the park.
No, like you don't have to.
you don't have to, but yeah.
But that's how we do it.
How would the game mechanic work?
You just see
Like, you're
Morgan
this
look.
thread come out.
Morgan looks just like, well, I guess there's no need to do any. If you don't want to deal like that, then
You keep slandering my name all over the Sword Coast.
Well, yeah, because we kind of want to get what we want there, and it's the best way. And we can't fight you directly. I think I've already said that.
Yeah. So if how about you send someone forth who claims responsibility for all these activities, clearing my good name. Return to me, Marek, and I'll have to talk to my associate here to see if we can make that 2-signature policy work.
Yeah, we definitely need some time to consult on that.
But you sure you don't want to bargain for his life? Because you just said you didn't want to bargain for his life.
I mean,
because you called him a common criminal.
I would like him back. I'm not going to lie. I would like Marek back, but his death wouldn't be the worst thing to happen in the world. But I would like him back. You know, it's a fine line there.
He says, "All right, tell you what. Let's call this one a wash. We'll work on the murder thing. But you know what? I feel everyone can walk away here a winner today."
Well, you're still a pretty big loser, Morgan. Once again, showing up here with a weird construct.
Well, it's safety first, Vondi. Safety first.
Sick burn.
It's like, well, I guess, you know...
I'm a cleric.
I guess business is done for the day. And you see him begin to...
Wait, where? He'll walk in front to block the path.
Yeah.
Where is Marek?
He's like, oh, him? He's in the crate.
That's what I figured.
You see Morgan and the barbarian walk away.
All right.
Wow, you just let him walk away.
Well, no, I'm gonna follow that barbarian. After looking at, so I let him go for a sec.
Yeah.
I will inspect this crate.
Give me an investigation check.
Well, let's see. That is a 22. Wow.
Yeah, it looks like a crate. It's got like a very basic lock on it. It's also, you notice there's a couple of holes punched in the side of it.
Okay.
And there definitely seems to be someone on the inside of that crate.
Okay. Let's open that crate.
Yeah, give me open lock or lock pick.
Lockpick. That's a 20-something.
Mom's got a blow big.
17. That's 25.
What's your AC, Vondal?
Oh, it's 24.
With a 24, you see this fist come out and punch you square in the face.
Through the material of the crate?
No, when you open up the box.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And you can see Marek is like beaten up, cut up, missing a couple of teeth. And he just points his finger right in your face. He's like, "You never contact me again."
Fair.
Crawl out, and it looks like he looks black and blue from just the amount of...
Let's do some bath salts.
All right. Hopefully some of the people are following this barbarian.
I'm at bar.
I will follow. Yeah.
Yep. Give me a stealth check when you're changing up your position.
I'm actually going to... can I jump from this roof to that roof?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure your jump is...
Crouching tiger.
More than enough.
You
don't even.
It's
roll
14
for it.
feet.
Yeah.
It's your strength if you have a running start.
Yeah, I don't even think you don't even need to roll for it. Just do it.
Oh, this is for stealth.
Oh, for stealth.
Yeah, to do it and not be noticed. 10. Rolled a 5.
Rolling shingles falling.
I'll cast. Let me do a quick medicine check.
Yeah.
That medicine check is.
Marek fights you off. He doesn't want you touching him at all.
Please let me at least ease your pain, Marek.
He's going to take another swing at you.
All
right. With a crit. So.
Whoa!
Yeah,
damn.
How much damage did he do the first time, by the way?
He
D4.
No, it's just 1 plus his strength, so 2.
Okay.
So this one is 3.
3. Go for 3, yeah.
Critical 3 damage.
Kaboosh!
Smashes you right in the nose.
You actually notice like people are noticing like this like dwarf who's in like rags and like bloody like caked blood and fluids on his beard and stuff like that. Just wants not like one eye's almost completely closed up. He's just like trying to put some distance between you and himself.
It's like, Marek, I'm sorry. Let me please at least ease your pain. The second I saw that you were injured, I came here.
He's like, no, we're done. Just walk away, Vondal. Walk away right now.
Well, sure. I will follow your wishes. I apologize once again, Marek. Be well. And I will head.
Give me an insight check.
Oh. 23.
Yeah, you get the feeling that he did not listen to your apology and that he is probably cutting the cord, cutting ties at this point.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah. I got that from before. Other than that, I was like, is he magically possessed? Actually, I would see if he was charmed, I suppose, with true sight.
You wouldn't see if he's charmed, but
Pretty
insight.
valid reason to be mad at you.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah. See things as they are. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means exactly. Anyway, yeah, I'll let him go.
Yep.
I'll try to follow that barbarian.
Give me a stealth check.
All right.
And with disadvantage, clank, clank.
Yeah,
clank.
that's true.
Well, yeah, I'm walking fast. Although I do have, once again, proficiency in stealth. So with disadvantage, 14. That's 19 stealth.
Whoa!
Better than
Not
me.
bad for a dwarf.
Better than I did.
Medium heavy armor. Yeah.
Yeah, how do you do that in medium heavy armor? Jesus.
Let me see what his passive.
It's loud in the street.
Yeah, he turns around and he says, he's also a dwarf, actually.
Right.
He says, "Are you trying to follow us?"
Yep.
Small spade.
Well, tell you what, Mordrin, do you want me to take care of it? He's like, no, they're kind of big deal. Don't make us fight, Vondal. This is a really bad idea if you fight.
I don't want to fight you in the street. Just, I want to continue our negotiations.
Negotiations are done.
Oh, for the next phase.
The next, well, we'll reschedule. My calendar's kind of full at the moment.
All right, very well.
Let me know. I'm paying these guys very well.
All right.
They will fight if they have to, but it's essentially so, I can get away. Let's just be honest here.
All right, fine, very well. I'll take my gun and go home. Walk away. I hope Payla's still
Yeah,
going though.
I'm up on this roof. I'm going to wait for them to leave until they're like about 40 feet down the path, and then I'm going to try to follow and make another stealth roll.
Okay. All right. So you guys are parting ways in the park.
Yeah, I guess I will go back to the park and wait for my compatriots to show up.
Well, I'm I guess helping there with you.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah, that didn't really go how I was hoping.
Rarely does.
All right. Payless, you're going to
Says
follow
the female
Morgan
high.
down?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to make another stealth roll. 16.
Okay. You going to make another jump across?
Yeah, I cross onto these roofs, like following them down that street.
As you go midair, you see from one of the windows an arrow come shooting up. Midair, it turns into a vine and wraps around you. You take...
What?
Is that a range attack that hits me?
bramble
It's
shot?
technically a spell.
Okay.
You got bramble shot it.
No, he actually got ensnaring striked.
Oh.
As you see the vines wrap around you, and you take 4 points of piercing damage, and you see the vines immediately kind of like Spider-Man down, reach the ground, and like slam you down.
Oh,
As
that's
you
for
take-
30 feet.
That was 20 feet.
Oh, that was...
So for another 4 blunt damage, as you come, boom.
Is that falling damage?
Yeah, for the
Oh,
bonus
well,
one.
I
right. 'cause
slow
you're not-
fall.
Yeah.
I just ignored that.
Well, you're being pulled down by the vines, though. You got
Yeah,
force behind
there'll be some force.
Okay, sure. How much?
you. 4 blunt.
Yeah, how much? Yeah, you're not a cat, like, at that point.
Yeah.
You're being thrown
terminal
down or
velocity,
pulled down. It's yeah.
I will say at this point, we'll roll initiative just to
All right.
keep us in order in case anything breaks out.
19.
Damn it, another bad roll.
This is as fast as I go.
That's the wrong 20.
These guys. Ooh, that's good. And those guys. Very good, very good. Oop, don't need the pit fiend.
Pardon?
No. so we don't need the pit fiend. Dulus.
Always good news.
13.
Unless you don't need them because you got better stuff.
Vondal.
19.
Ooh, 19.
As fast as I can be.
Hawk.
19 as well.
I'm assuming you have the higher dex.
Oh, yeah.
Tarek.
7.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. That attack against me, John, Tranquility. He would need
right.
to roll against my wisdom.
Right.
Because I have not attacked anyone.
Nope.
I'm not forgetting this time.
Could make a difference, but he does have wisdom. Yeah, with a 22.
Okay.
But that still affects because you
Yep.
haven't.
I haven't attacked anyone yet.
Sorry, and what was your initiative, Palin?
23.
23.
Damn.
Right. So reasonably well. You rolled low. bill list.
Okay, so those two guys aren't in the park anymore, though. I waited until they were
yeah.
like 40 feet down that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I still got them. And where is those? Right there.
This is the part where all the ordinary NPCs in the park all draw bows.
All right, Pele, you have landed. You are now under the effect of Snaring Strike. As an action, you can do a strength check to get out of it at the DC of the person who ensnared you.
Okay.
But you are restrained, essentially.
Right.
So your movement speed is 0, and your attack rolls have disadvantage, and things have advantage against you, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Thanks. Okay. So what do I do to get out?
You can do. Oh, I actually can't. I couldn't find my tabs this morning, so I may have accidentally thrown them out. So you can do a strength check as an action,
Okay.
and at the DC of the person.
I'm not very strong. There's not a save, right?
No,
Okay. 15.
that is not enough. You feel it twine. The vine still grasping you down.
Okay. Other than that, I'm just going to stand. I'll take dodge as a bonus action.
Okay. So just regular dexterity saves. This person is going to hold. This person is going to hold. Hakilliana.
So Pele's ensnared.
Yes.
You went
No one else is really attacking.
You also couldn't see
You probably
it,
wouldn't have
maybe?
seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially
So-
did you hear it even?
I'll give you a perception check.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, you actually heard you're well familiar
Time
with Pele getting
slows.
hit by things, and
I hear like a little
Whimper.
whoosh of air, and I'm like, Pele's in trouble.
and you do know where she was actually you're right there. You're good, so you can be around the corner.
I'll just go around the corner, I guess.
Yep.
Can I vault over the building, or is that?
No, because it's 20 feet in the air.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pele!
Pele's actually, it looks like vines have dug into the masonry on the street, and she is being held down.
So I will immediately hack at the vine with my sword.
Okay.
And I'll do. I guess it doesn't matter if I reckless it or not. It's like the vine, right?
You can reckless if you want. Just be careful if you miss.
Recklessly hack at Pele.
Whoa. Please carefully hack at the vine. Carefully hack.
Also, do I rage first?
It's up to you.
Yeah, actually, I'd be very upset. if Pele-
Vines!
Yeah, are you so mad at Vines?
This is a failing startup.
I'm just mad at anyone attacking my party. Yeah, no, so I rage out. So regular attack here. 17 plus 11 is 28.
Yep, that hits.
Okay.
As long as you do at least 10, you're gonna slice through those things pretty.
Yes.
What's that?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a 6 plus 11. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you're.
Your base is enough to do it.
Yeah, Pele, you see as Hawk cuts you free.
Thanks, Hawk.
What
Apparently,
happened?
they do not want to be followed, and they've got eyes on us right now.
I don't like vines.
Hate them.
Vondal, your go.
I guess my question is, did I hear? I guess I saw Hawk
Yeah, you
rush
saw Hawk
over that way. Alpha 1, 2, 3, 4.
You see a bunch of vines that are now starting to wither up and dry out on the street, and Hawk Hakilliana with her battle
They
axe.
tagged me in midair, Vondal. They really don't want us following.
All right, I'll let's try to see if I can notice the spellcaster.
Give me a perception check.
Probably not. That's 9.
9? Nope, you do not notice.
All right.
He's going to do that. Yep. And there's a string of NPCs. They all do that. And Dolus, you are up.
I'm happily drinking my beer at the bar. I have no visibility on anything. So
I'll give me a perception check to see if you notice.
I'm going through 2 buildings. I'm over here.
Yeah, he's way over in the cafe.
Disadvantage then.
Disadvantage. Yeah, makes sense.
No,
Nope.
that's a hard 2.
That's a fine ale. What
was I doing here? I don't
I
remember.
message Cantrip and I just go like, pineapple? I just keep going.
Tarek.
Okay. 10, 20, 30 feet.
You can see Vondal and Hawk. You can't see.
Yeah.
You did see Pele go over the top.
You can jump that gap.
I can only move 30 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Your jump can't add extra to your movement.
Yeah. I only
Wait,
move 30 feet.
You could dash.
Yeah, you could dash.
I could dash. Yeah, actually. Tarek is going to try and dash over and jump over.
Because what's your strength?
My strength is only 1.
No,
you're still...
Well, 13 in total, but plus 1.
No, I mean your actual strength.
Oh no, you're still. Are you still on your?
No.
It's
That's passed. That's passed. It's been enough days. Yeah.
So that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Just 3 foot jump.
Fall in flat on your face.
So what do I have to roll for the
You don't have to roll. You can just jump.
You don't. With a
Okay.
running start, you can jump your strength. So if your
Okay.
strength is 13, you can jump 13 feet.
Yeah.
Okay. So
but you actually wouldn't even be fine with your 3 strength.
yeah.
No, he has to get across 10 feet of gap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
so
If he has
He
strength
would've
of 3, he
fallen-
can
he
jump
would've fallen
3
on his
feet.
face.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it's not
Tarek-
based on the modifier.
right.
I've only been able to jump 3 feet with a running start.
Tarek yells loudly as he jumps over, "Parkour!" And maybe it sounds like pineapple, and maybe that's what Dolus hears. Who knows? And so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And with his bonus action, he's gonna turn on Swift Quiver just in case.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think your wish is over, Tom. Actually, because this is the first day of that 6 day.
No,
period.
we were in Waterdeep for more than.
Yeah, we waited for. We played out several days.
Yeah.
We played out
We-
several
yeah,
days.
Oh, sorry. I meant to do that the first day, like that divination. I thought this was the same day still.
No, in the last session,
Oh,
Yeah.
we went through several days of.
And
Oh, okay.
it was already like 4 days we were
Okay.
traveling
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Waterdeep.
Yeah, yeah.
before
Okay.
that.
Never mind.
Even we go back and find out, who cares? It's that now.
All right.
Yeah.
So after that is back up to the top at Pela again.
I guess perception check to see if I can tell where I was attacked from.
Sure.
Nope, that's a big old 10.
You have no idea. You're gonna have a quick discussion. Yep, this is gonna go down. Yep.
Well, we'll find out.
Doesn't matter because that's a crit. Dolus, give me a Constitution save.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm really
They
good.
poisoned your beer!
I will use my once a day reroll on that. So much better. Nah, I don't think I would have saved anything of any meaning as a 10.
One second.
I was just drinking a beer.
If I can't have a beer in dwarf country, where can I have a beer? I mean, honestly.
No beer for old men.
No beer for old men.
That sounded like a lot.
No beer for
Yeah,
old
who
dwarves.
cares what's happening right now?
I think you may have been poisoned.
I had a good run.
Yeah.
If I have any hit points left, I am smashing my staff and taking out a city block.
So you failed your Constitution save?
Scorched earth.
So you feel a blade get shoved into your side.
Oh, shit.
And I say, this again? And how much do I do?
162 points of damage.
Oh,
I'm done.
Oh,
I'm done.
Robed up.
Killed?
Robed up the wazoo.
Yeah, I'm done.
That's twice your hit points?
No, not twice my hit points, but I'm like miles
You're
from anybody.
unconscious, yeah. He's most
Kaboosh.
definitely unconscious.
Because I forgot to roll Death Strike the last time I used this guy.
Oof.
Shit.
Oh,
Woof.
Jesus Christ.
So even through your temporary hit points, that's all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be all of it, yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
With my last words, I say...
And he'll do a stealth action as a bonus action, and he will do that. All right. I'm going to need a dexterity save. Actually, Vondal will see this. Can you put him on the roof next where Pela, like the one next to Pela? Right there. Yep. So only Vondal sees this, but you see...
I crossed that roof. There was no one up there.
That's right. Well, none that you saw.
Oh.
You see Vondal, you see someone casting a spell, as you see an arc of lightning come rocketing down. I'm going to need dexterity saves from Vondal, Hawk, and Pela.
Yep. Chain lightning.
Is this something I can see? Yes.
No, because you can't see where this is coming from.
But I can see it, though.
No, you can't see this person casting it.
I don't need to see the person casting, I just need to see the effect.
I'd say no, because it's coming from someone you can't visibly see.
Okay. I would think that's like, if a lightning bolt's coming at me, I can see the lightning bolt, but... Okay. Oh, fail anyway.
15.
That's also fail, but you're still taking half damage.
Well, I can actually This was a save, right?
Yes.
So yeah, I'll use Diamond Soul. I'll re-roll that save. A little better. 19.
Yeah, I think.
That actually makes the save.
Sweet. So I take no damage.
Yeah.
Evasion.
Oh, yeah.
Pela dodges a lightning bolt.
Do you take half damage even on a successful?
If I fail
Yeah.
the save, I take half damage.
That's nuts.
If I succeed, I take no damage.
Wow.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So 42 points of lightning damage to Vondal and Hawk, and Pela managed, after getting the vines cut off, dodges out of the way. And you see the caster walk back from the roof out of your line of sight, Vondal.
Oh, okay.
And I just remove her from the table for now.
Yeah, we had a deal.
Hawk, you are up. Someone just blasted you guys with lightning.
Is there any way on top of that building?
So I
Yeah, you
didn't,
can
I
climb
didn't
up
see
really
her
easily.
move around because I'm right here.
Not unless you have a way to see invisible.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I will jump up on top of the building.
Boom. You can see the scorch mark of where it started up, but that's all you can see at the moment.
There's no one up here. I will now hold my action in
Okay.
case and if someone I can attack appears, I'll attack them.
Vondal.
I'll yell out, they are invisible, and headed towards the blank direction of that area, whatever that would happen to be. As my free action, I will say pineapple.
A little too late.
Pineapple.
Pineapple? No?
Yeah, so when
Too late.
are we remembering about Dolus?
None of us has any clue.
You gotta play it out.
None of us has line of sight to him now either. Even.
No. Shoot.
Where's your body now?
Oh,
he's over here.
He's like he's slumped in a chair in that
It
cafe.
is to the gods of death saves right now.
I guess I will try to climb up to where they went. So I think I can get up there.
Yeah, and it's 20 feet up.
So
We'll just ignore the movement penalty for now because it's easy climb. Because
Right.
there's lots of gaps and windows. And
He says strength of 26.
So now I can. I have huge strength.
nope. Yeah.
I can probably just jump straight up. In fact, if I wanted to.
Yeah, you actually see she is down in the hedge area,
Oh, she's right here.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
trying to get cover.
Oh, I said she's in the bushes. Actually.
So you can call out targets, but we still can't see them.
Yeah.
You can still blind
your
fire.
bonus.
Well, it's not that blind because it's time for a sacred flame. Oh, actually, no, that seems nuts. I'll just do a regular old sacred flame.
Okay, dexterity save.
It is a dex save, yes.
That is easy enough to do. Oh wait,
48.
has
Yeah,
foresight. That's only a 16.
that does not beat my. So you might see some prestigious flames show up in this area.
Hakilliana would.
Hakilliana
And I guess
would.
Tarek would as well.
Tarek would see me at least attacking anyway. That's actually not super bad damage. 15, 20, that's 24 points of damage.
Flamey
It's not bad
damage.
for a
Ouch.
cantrip.
Yeah.
And I will make my shield levitate with my bonus action.
Kaboom.
So I'll be like,
Really wish one of you guys had held on to fairy fire.
I still have it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
It's a concentration spell though, but I'm using swift cover. But okay. I know what I'm gonna do.
there it is. Yeah. So yeah, Wanda like jumps up onto the roof. Says, there she is. Burns her, and then
Does that mean the hedge is burned off?
Yeah.
It's just
Part-
all like
Part of the
Yeah.
hedge has caught fire now.
So Hakilliana, you at least know the square that she's in, but you can't see her.
his shield levitates, and then he pulls out like the dwarven-headed hammer.
Nice.
The maul with two hands.
You see a rodent crawl up on the side and change form. You see this. You've seen this druidess before. She brings her arms together. I'm going to need a dexterity save from Vondal and Hawk as you see a rush of wave of water.
I do see
You
it.
do see it this time.
Ah,
A 1 and a 20.
wow.
Wow, that's
22.
hey,
That economy is rolling.
as disparate as possible.
there's a water element.
I have 7.
7. All right. 3. So Vondal, you're taking 13 blunt damage, and you're going to be pushed 10 feet. Hawk, you are okay. but give me just a straight up. It's almost like a D20, like a Just get a 10 or higher.
Nope. Got an 8.
Off the side you go, and you are prone. As you take 11 blunt damage.
Oh, they knocked you off the roof?
Yeah. Boom.
Harsh.
And he is going to come running back. Where'd you put my barbarian?
He's off the map.
He's off the map. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I waited until they were 40 feet down that street before I jumped.
Put him 20, or just put him in the first square on the map coming back up. Kaboosh. Yeah, yep, he is going to do this. Yeah, he'll burn. He'll do that again. But you can't be surprised. Ooh, that is 26 versus AC. Pela.
I'm at 26.
Oh, wow.
Who's attacking me?
You see from up in the window, right on...
Oh, first I have to beat my wisdom save.
Oh, right.
I still haven't attacked anyone.
Yeah. That's also true. 23? 22 or 23?
Yeah.
Rangers.
What you gonna do?
That's 3 piercing damage, but you also get restrained again by ensnaring strike. And he's going to use his bonus action to hide. Kaboosh. So he goes back out of sight. Dolus, give me a death save, please.
Death save.
This is not.
Hey, one down.
Yay, you're all right.
No, I'm not all right. I'm one out of. I'm one closer to all right.
And you see come popping out of, where's the door? Over there. Boom. You see a dwarf with, he looks like he's in plate and has 2 warhammers in his hand. Oh, Jesus. And he looks down like, are we going? What's going on? He will hold his action. Tarek, you're up.
Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so he's within range of my hand cannon. Okay, hand cannon, I'm going to use Swift Quiver, so my 2 bonus actions.
Okay, these are made at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because he's invisible.
Oh, right. Oh.
You can still shoot if you want.
Yeah. I was thinking about if I do that, then I can't use my Swift Quiver. Okay.
To you. Gotta make choices.
All right. Okay, so first one is... no, this is not going to work out. 8 versus AC.
Nope, that is a miss. You fire blindly to like this burning patch area of the shrub.
All right, screw that. I'm putting the hand cannon away. And
Damn, Nick Cannon.
all right, so
what you gonna do, Tarek?
I'm gonna do a scorch. No, not scorching ray. Chromatic orb on him.
Okay.
So that's a 11 plus 11. Okay, so
also made at disadvantage.
Right. 16 plus 11 is 27.
Nice.
Whoa, disadvantage. Wow, you hit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what is that? That's 3d8.
What damage type are you doing to this wizard?
I am doing. Let's mix it up and say cold damage.
Okay.
This would be good for me to know.
So 7, 8, 9, and 10.
10 damages. Kaboosh! As you hear kind of like a as you notice the
Right.
she takes kind of a bit of a hit.
And yeah, so yeah, there it is.
Pela, you are up.
I am restrained.
Yes,
right?
You are restrained.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just attempt strength to get out.
Yep.
Critical 20.
That you
22.
Snap it off.
Burst!
So you have a movement and a bonus left.
Okay.
If you used to use it, and you just saw a barbarian show up.
All right. So as my bonus action, I'm going to use my Ring of Flying. I'm going to spend 5 charges to cast Flight as a bonus action on myself.
Yep.
And then my move, I'm going to move 60 feet straight up in the air.
Zoop. Boom. Okay, he is going to move
Oh, yeah, you definitely don't have mage armor anymore, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Not anymore?
Yeah.
So that, you would probably.
Oh, wait, it's not,
Yeah,
no, it's
you
not,
would
no, wait, it's
feel
not a
that.
concentration spell. No, you still have it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say. Damn it.
In depth. Jeez.
All right. Yeah, Tarek, you see the wizard look up at you and points.
Yep.
Give me a dexterity save.
Okay.
Pointing ones are never good.
No, they never are.
Calling a shot.
16. I am going to. 16. I'm going to use an inspiration on that.
Okay.
So that's better. That's 20.
Just make it as you see the green disintegrate beam go scooting on by.
Oh.
She's going to step out of the bush and move around the corner from where.
Well, they're
Marek
playing
is.
for keeps.
Oh, out of the bush because it's difficult terrain side. Yeah, and then around the corner. Hawk. Hakilliana.
Let's see. I'm going to charge right at this guy over here and just take a swing at him.
Okay.
Nice. Recklessly, because...
Oh, that
15.
In total?
Yep.
Sorry. That's the ranger.
Could hit him?
I'd be shocked.
It may. You got 16?
15.
15? Just missed.
Wow, that's nice to know.
By a whisker.
This is double
then
16.
Double 16, so 27.
27 hits.
There you
Nice.
go.
Okay, so D12 plus... so it's a 5... Sorry, 1 second.
That's 15.
I'm trying to keep my batteries are dying. 15 plus 10, yeah. So 15.
Okay.
And then that's it. And with my 2 attacks.
15.
Sure.
I don't think I'll reach from there. It's okay. I've got lots left.
Okay.
But I'm just preserving battery, so.
Yeah, we've also got I can use my battery. We can switch over the extension cord if you need it as well.
It's okay for now.
All right, Vondal, you are up.
I'm up. All right.
Well, you're technically down, but
I am. So I'm prone at the moment.
yeah, so half your movement to stand up.
25 feet. Actually, no, sorry. That's so yeah, my movement is 25. So that's
12 feet. 12 and a half.
Yeah, so 12 and a half feet. I'm gonna move out of the hedge, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna try to roll a persuasion, like hold on here, to try to calm down this barbarian. We had a deal. That I will honor.
Give me a persuasion check.
That is not very persuasive. That is 8.
1 second. Well, my 5. You see him kind of like get up, raise his great axe above his head, like, and just in response, like, then why are you sending your little ninjas after us and follow us behind? After that,
True. We did try to follow
Yeah.
Hakilliana, give me a wisdom save.
him. Uh-oh.
I also.
10. Man.
You feel your body lock up as you get held, as you see the druid pop down the other side of the building and disappear from sight of everybody else.
I'm held.
You see the barbarian kind of hold his axe like, you're not in a good spot here. You walk away, we walk away. We got people to track to make sure. We had people looking to make sure we didn't get followed.
Well, ooh.
There are organized crime spy network.
No.
What would Vondal do?
Yeah, no, Vondal will agree. This is in a bad spot. Also, he doesn't want to be fighting in a public square either. Because perhaps the authorities
I
are
don't know.
going
I think Vondal's honor would kind of take over here, wouldn't it?
That's why they picked a public spy.
Yeah. But I mean, he's also a pragmatist. He doesn't want to fight in a public square. It's like he will actually. As a free action, I'll command the shield to drop.
Yep. You see him kind of lower his guard as well. As you see him, he kind of like lifts up his hand and like holds onto his ring a little bit. And you see him. He's not making any audible voices to you, but it clearly looks like he's having a conversation with somebody. Dolus, death save.
Death save. Yay, 2 in a row.
Ooh, you may stabilize.
Yeah. And then I'm going to blow this place up. Scorched earth.
Tarek, you see the warrior kind of like nod his head, the dwarf who has the 2 hammers. He kind of like just saddles his hammers by the side, like not sheathing, but he just like and just begins to walk back down the street. Tarek, it's actually your go.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah, Tarek actually kind of eases up a little bit, like not as tense, not as in his fighting stance, and kind of lowers his gun.
Okay.
and but keeps an eye out.
Okay. Pela.
Can I see Dolus from 60 feet in the air?
I'd be below the window.
I'd say perception.
Are you still in the bar?
I'm still in the bar.
I'd say perception check with disadvantage.
Yeah, you're bleeding out in a booth.
It's not so much to see him, but see the spot where he used to be.
He's bleeding out in a booth.
15.
Yeah, I'll say you can see that there's a lot of shocked and gasping people kind of like pulling back, and the stool area where you saw Dolus standing or sitting is visibly empty.
Okay, I'm going to fly 60 feet towards him. So I don't know if I can make it the whole way.
You can dash as well.
I can dash as a bonus action.
Yeah.
It's 40, 45, 55, 60. Yeah, you got like what there?
Yeah, because you can take dash as your regular action and dash as a bonus action if you need it. But you're going to be there, no problem. So you could still have an action technically left over.
Yeah, I'll use Step of the Wind so I can get the rest of the way down.
Yeah, you just fly in through the window, and you see in a massive pool of blood, it looks like he got shanked and cut almost like seppuku style on the side.
They was just like, ooh, Dolus, this looks bad.
His eyes rolled back.
Yeah, medicine check for my action.
All right, that's a 15 to get to stabilize him.
I need a 3 or higher. I rolled a 2.
Oh god, put it back in! Put it back in!
Is this supposed to be outside or inside?
That's like the only roll I could have failed on, a 1 I could have re-rolled.
Oh, perfect.
I can only fail on a 3. I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
He's going to walk away, take him out. He's going to walk away, take him out. Huck!
I'm held, so
Yes, you are still held.
can I try and unhold?
You can do a wisdom save at the end of the turn.
6.
You're still held. Vondal.
Wisdom not my strong suit, which is why I'm held.
And they straight up neutralized us.
Well, they've been scrying on you for a bit.
I gotta just jump onto the roof again because I am Superman. So I guess how many squares can I jump over? Like
You can't. Well,
Okay,
you can climb.
if jumping, you could climb. I would suggest climbing because you're not going to be able to jump 20 feet straight up.
Well, his base
my strength is 26.
It's half that for a standing jump with
you'd have to run
no
10 feet.
run.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
You
So,
can clear a 10-foot wall, yeah, probably.
Okay, well,
But I'll say you're strong enough just to climb up anyways. Yeah, you see Hawk held his great axe in the air.
yeah.
So he's frozen like that.
I'll double move to get to him, and that's it.
Okay. Druid's going to leave. Take yourself out.
Yeah.
And the Barbarian is gone. And the Ranger will be gone. Dulles.
Oh, 10.
Yeah,
Stabilize.
you stabilize.
On 3 straight stabilization. I was like,
Pele, you're not sure, but somehow poking the intestines back into Dulles.
Oh, thank God. I wasn't sure I did that right.
I'll effectively say combat's over at that point because all the players have left at that.
Cool.
is I supposed to have this? Holding up a purplish looking organ.
That's just you, Pele.
Dolus, you should really stop moving and stop picking things up.
Oh god, I use my ring.
That
and
should
I,
be inside your body.
I apply the
You're
Vondal
technically
seal
at
spell.
0 hit points right now. You're just not making death saving throws anymore.
Oh, I'm not even. Oh, I can't even talking to him.
He's still unconscious?
He's still unconscious, yeah.
Okay.
If you roll a 20, then you come back with it.
Pale
Stabilizing
will
just means you
force
don't
feed
need to
him
do
a
that
healing
save.
potion.
Yeah. So
It's just like
I still have
Cupping
those.
him and like slowly pouring it.
2d4 plus 2.
I'll roll it.
That's not a super potion.
8 hit points.
Now you come back.
No, it's a regular old healing potion.
As you're kind of in a wet environment and realizing that a lot of that wet was the blood inside your body.
dwarfs.
What happened to you?
What?
Most
Did
of your
someone
blood
say
is outside
pineapple?
your body.
Did someone say pineapple?
I think Vondal did say that at some point. I had no idea why.
Bastard. Did we win?
No.
So what happened?
They spotted me trying to follow them, shot me out of the air, and then picked us apart in seconds.
Anybody else dead?
No, I think everybody else is okay.
Tarek almost died.
Derek narrowly dodged a disintegrate beam.
It was 16d6.
Oh. Can you pass me my beer? It like seeps out of the wounds as I'm drinking it.
Oh, it's like that classic.
Yeah.
I think we should get Vondal over here to take.
I got a ring. It's a thing. I got him to do stuff to it. I don't know.
What?
I like press the ring into my
into your side. You kind of turn
put
it
a
over.
mass cure wounds on his ring.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I know.
No,
not mass. It was
It's a
12
regular cure.
plus another 12, so 24 plus
two.
5, so 24 plus 5, so 29. So 29, so
Was it
37.
We'll say the name of the pub is the Mead's Head. Everyone is shocked.
I'm gonna blow this place up.
Dolus, these patrons of this restaurant had nothing to do with what.
One
just
of them
happened to you.
did.
It was probably a waiter, if anything.
I will kill the waiter.
They're rogues. They can just sneak in anywhere. What you should do is go to their headquarters and blow that up.
Yes. Let us go to the headquarters.
I have no idea what that is.
What is the headquarters of this fine establishment, sir? You're gonna blow up Kelsey.
He's delirious.
You
Please
mean
don't answer.
corporate office?
Yes, where's your corporate office?
Where is this corporate office?
No, the headquarters of the knife.
I don't know where that is.
That's it. Can you grab my things? We're going.
Yeah, just from the patron's perspective, they saw a guy slump over on a stool and then just like this giant bloom of blood come out from underneath him. So everyone is kind of still in shock, trying to figure out what just happened.
And then a halfling flew through the window.
Yeah, poked his gut back in.
I'm not paying.
Taylor's like, that's right, the service here is terrible.
Some people get stabbed.
Nobody help me.
Can't believe you would help allow this to happen on your premises. Shameful.
All right.
I'd like to talk to the manager.
I'll say everyone else can hear the commotion going on inside the Mead's Head as you come in. You see Dolus looks for what's your skin color normally?
Blue.
So it's a very light pale blue.
Oh my god. Dolus.
Oh, he got shanked.
That
He got
place
shanked
is terrible.
hardcore.
Oh. What happened to
Don't put this in your story.
So I guess, are we all congregated together now?
Yeah, we say you're all congregated together.
Oh my
So
goodness.
that went about as badly as it could have possibly gone. I'm guessing. Vondal, I don't know how you feel, but it seemed
Whose
pretty
plan was this again?
pretty awful.
What happened?
Well, they did return Marek, so at least he's alive.
Where is he?
In exchange for what?
That guy broke your nose and then ran away.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's better than him being dead.
How do we get Marek back? What did we give up?
Oh, I didn't so much give up anything. I said that we'd have to discuss it, and then they walked away. But they wanted us to give them the next soul stone that we acquire from Walmart's.
Fat chance.
That is definitely not happening.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement there. But apparently they can see and hear everything we're doing all the time.
All right, so scorched earth, total war. Let's hunt them all down.
Yes. Let us kill them all.
The bad dwarves, the knife dwarves.
Oh, they're all the same.
No, Dolus. Only the knife.
Only the knife, Dolus. But Dolus, I'll make you this deal. Only the knife, but you can not. You don't have to hold back against them.
Oh, I'm not holding back.
Okay, maybe we should find an inn to rest up in.
You're in one.
Maybe we'll.
I think we've established the
We've
service here is
established
terrible.
that. Yeah, Dolus is not going to stay here.
No, wait, we can use this and say we demand a night on the house to make up for this horrible treatment of my friend.
You can ask. I am not speaking to anyone.
I do maybe have a plan on how we can find them, though.
Is it your god?
Yeah,
Dolus is very upset.
he's definitely involved. It involves partly the fine carpet.
Yeah, he's doing so good.
And I'll cast locate person, and we will just fly around the city as much as possible until we can find their headquarters.
Yeah, you can absolutely do that. You know what? I'm going to say we'll call it there for the week.
Cool.
As you guys get ready to exact revenge on Mordrun and the knife after Vondal losing, how long has Marek been your friend?
Oh, like 60, 70, 90 years.
Damn, cost him a friend, but
That's
Mono
all right.
didn't seem too broken up about it.
Well, no, I was lying to them. But also, yeah, he leaves. I'm gonna respect his wishes there after him being tortured and all. We can make up later, maybe. We'll see how it goes.
From his perspective, it was just like he'd been tortured. He's like, oh, he was like feeling really apologetic, and then he heard you talking like he's just a criminal friend. He's like, oh, he just sent me here just to get caught. That son of a bitch.
He heard you shit talking him.
That is not what I meant. Oh well, whatever. Sorry, I didn't realize that he could hear me.
Just send him a lot of flowers.
Well, that's what the investigation was, because the original idea is they're going to have him in the box
Right.
and then push him in the fountain. So you have to choose either fight them or save your friend.
Oh well.
Well, I was gonna stop time and then dim door and grab the box and run. That was my plan.
That would have been a much better plan.
Yeah.
That's why I said say pineapple, because I was just that was my chain of events after pineapple.
Oh yeah, yeah. So Rangers, when they have pass without a trace, get like a +20 to their stealth roll,
Oh my god.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
and you can also give that. You can give a +10 to anyone else in your group as well. So like their rogue already, like you weren't seeing that rogue.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good
Well, that was
party
demoralizing.
makeup.
Yep.
Don't worry.
We
I
just
think
got
we
our
could've
butts
taken
kicked for like the first time.
We
I
could
think.
have taken him in the end.
Actually,
I know.
oh,
It would have been
You guys could have put up a fight.
I would have. I think it would have been a fight. It definitely would have been a fight.
I was ready to fight, but the way it was going, I was like, no, this is like they just to them.
No. That was
Because
a
they
great
realize they can't physically hurt Vondal, but anytime you can do like emotional damage, like he just lost his like good friend.
yeah.
Payment done.
Love it. Yeah, let's go kill them. Yeah, I think that will work. That's what we should have done from the beginning, I just realized. Is fly around on our magic carpet with our Homer beacon, because we can get around. I can do that for like a
Triangulate
whole...
them pretty easily that way.
Yeah,
We'll talk over Facebook about what you want to do for setting it up,
yeah.
and we'll get the final fight to go down. All right. So yeah, that is it for this week. As we're still recording.
Oh, wait, good. I don't think that was on or not.
Yeah, check us out on iTunes, Google Play, flyinglegendstudio.com. Subscribe. Let us know how we're doing, how you enjoying the season so far, and how you think this fight with the knife is going to go, because it's going to be a spicy one.
Are they just going to completely spank us again?
Well, you were walking into something they had pre-planned, but now the shoe is on the other foot, as it were.